just get our microphones all set up in here. Okay.
'Cause I was gonna surprise everybody with that
Okay, I'm clicking.
haircut reveal.
Ready? Click. Oh my god, yes. I love this. Is your hair long
So,
enough?
I mean, it's getting there. It's so bad right now.
Is it?
My hair is so long. And we were watching. It was actually The Good Place,
Yeah,
and I was like, man, he has always had such good hair.
he really has.
And then we saw that episode, and Taylor was like, "Can you please just do that?" And I was like, "I would like to, actually." So, okay, good. I'm glad you approve.
Yes. Stamp
But
of
I have to
approval.
go to like an actual like salon barber. I can't go to my guy of like 20 years
Yeah.
because no matter what I show him, he gives me the same thing that I've always gotten. I'm like, okay, shave me bald. And he'll be like, you got it. And then it's the same, like number three around the bottom and all that stuff. And it's like, I'm not bald. He's like, this is good.
Yeah, that's. You always have to, like. I had to break up with my hairstylist, which is
Yeah,
awkward. I didn't actually, like, tell her, hey, you're not doing what I want anymore, but I just left and stopped making appointments.
yeah.
I hate that.
Well, I haven't been to see my guy since like Corona stuff, you know?
Yeah, I haven't had a haircut since February, January, somewhere in there.
Yeah, Taylor's been like just like trimming up my hair in the meantime.
Yeah, I've been cutting Richards.
But I'm like, it's time. Like I need to do something. So we already knows this person because they used to cut somebody that we know's hair
Yeah,
already. So
that's good.
I
You got an
guess I'll make an
endorsement.
appointment and see what's up.
I've got a crack beverage. I've got a hot coffee.
Yes,
I've got water.
I only have a cracked beverage.
I
A
have
cracked beverage.
got to be bevved up.
Oh look, someone made it in time for the starting soon sign.
Hey, welcome Cephalopod. I don't know if we know Cephalopod. Who is this? Is that
Oh
Jose?
no, yeah, it is. Okay, because I clicked it and that's definitely his face.
I just had a guess because a cephalopod is a squid. So, willkommen, Jose.
I was like, wouldn't he just be cloaca?
I thought you were cloaca everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So when
And then oh,
when we go live, do you want to go on the chat feed so we can do Christmas gifts or?
sure.
Okay. I can send us live now if you want. Hey, Ismail.
Yeah, go for it.
Here we are.
Whoa.
Hi, hi, hi.
What is up?
Are we on opposite sides now?
Yeah, because you're in the driver's seat, so
I'm driving the car.
yeah,
Everybody
you
watch
get to
out.
you get to be where I always am. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
I know. I'm like looking at the feed now, and I'm like, hey,
I know.
this is this is wrong.
I have you on my second screen, so I'm gonna try not to look over at you so much because then the people don't
Oh,
get to see
okay.
my pretty face.
You know what? I think I'm also gonna pull it up. I think I'm gonna pull up Twitch on the computer because I keep looking down to look at it here,
Yeah, I'm gonna pull your face over to.
and I'm like, I keep looking down. I look weird.
I hate, I hate, I hate. I just
I
hate.
hate.
I hate Zoom culture because like you don't get eye contact with people anymore. You know, like
Yeah,
I don't get to look into your eyes.
I know.
I just look at your screen eyes, and you're looking at my screen eyes. So it's eye contact, but is it really?
Yeah. I was talking to my mom the other day, and she was talking about how they do Zoom calls at work all the time. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, we didn't do that at my job because it was too hard.
No.
And she's like, we do it all the time, and it works perfect. And I was like, okay, how many people are you doing? She's like 6 or 7 of us most times. And I was like, dude, we were doing it with 50 people.
That's too many.
Yeah, we had 50 people all at once, just being like, "Hello, hello, can you see me?
God.
Hello," and then it was the kind where it
No.
would show whoever was
No.
speaking as like the full screen,
Yeah.
you know. So it was just people's faces popping in back and forth real quick.
That's
it was
awful.
terrifying.
This
Hate
little
it.
jerk is teething, and he's being a menace. Quit hitting the other cats. I love you so much.
Menace. Yeah. See, if I put the stream up here, I'm almost looking at my camera, so this looks more
Almost.
like I'm a normal human.
Yeah, I've got your face like right up by my camera. I need to clean my glasses because I can't see. I should have done this before we went live, but
You know what? I'm turning it off on my tablet. I'm just gonna look at it over here,
okay.
which is easier because then I can type to you guys faster. Woo!
Yeah, typey typey. You're probably gonna have to monitor chat for me since I'm gonna be.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Hi, James.
Dude, we already got 6 people?
6 people. Welcome. Oh my goodness.
know.
Hi guys. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a quick chat before we get started.
Oh my god, no one's ever seen Kelsey without glasses. It's terrifying.
Sorry. I might get contacts. I like my face better in glasses though. So
Feel that.
I feel like I might get contacts just for the fun of it, just for something to do in December of 2020.
I mean, so when I first started wearing contacts for this job, I started doing it because it was way easier to go outside. Because when I was wearing my glasses, I'd get a lot of like sun reflecting either behind the lens or in front, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, gotta go contacts. It's the easiest way to see. And when I first did it, I immediately noticed the giant, just purple bag
Yes.
under my eyes.
I
I
know.
was like, oh, it's so hideous.
Yeah. Having glasses is like having makeup on all the time. You guys don't get to look at my horrible designer
much.
eye bags.
So, but yeah, but as I've been wearing them, they've kind of started going away. So I'm like,
Oh, really?
Do the glasses cause that
Do they like refract light and make your eyes do that?
age?
I don't know.
Jose says he feels like he would tear his retina or something trying to do
Yeah.
contact.
That's
And
the only
okay.
reason that I haven't gotten contacts is because I'm constantly just like scrubbing my eyes.
And see, that's my thing too. I do that all the time. I'm
Yeah.
always like rubbing my eyes.
Gotta rub them. It feels so good.
It does.
I got
But-
eyelash extensions for my wedding, and I couldn't
Okay.
touch my eyes for like a month. And it was
Yeah.
it was so bad. I was so stressed out the night before my wedding, and I was like, I'm just gonna pull them out. And I just
Oh my
started
God.
like manually ripping them out. It was a
Oh
mess
my
and a
God.
half, but
No.
no. Do you want to do Christmas gifts?
Sure.
I'm so excited.
So there's just like one in your bag, and it seems like there's a billion in here. So I don't know
own
how to do this.
Well, there's 2 for Taylor in there, and then 2 for you.
Okay, cool. So I'll do one of mine, then you do yours, and then I'll do the last one of mine,
Okay.
I guess. Is there a particular order? that
So
you
one
would
of
like
yours
them
is
in?
like not really wrapped.
Okay. Well, so that one said Taylor, so not that one. Oh, well, okay. I just pulled one out. I assume I know what that is. I'm gonna guess that's for me, since it's almost not wrapped.
I ran out of paper and I was like, damn it. So I just wrapped the top of it to make it look like it was wrapped from inside the bag.
Okay, so I'll just do the unwrapped one,
Okay.
I guess. So, wham!
Boom.
Big old Ron R.
Big fat
I
Ryan
love
Pop.
This guy, man. I love this guy. He's so fantastic.
Isn't he wonderful?
You know, I have one of the Best Buy ones
Yeah.
with the no helmet and there's like one white eye and
Oh,
stuff.
those are so cool. I remember you had a hard time getting that, right?
The Best Buy one, I kind of just walked in and found one day. But like,
Okay.
I've actually never gotten just one of these.
Yeah.
Just like a plain one. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's awesome. Because I need more pops.
I know. The beginning of our podcast, I was like, stop buying pops, get out of the pop game, sell your pops. And now I'm like, have some more pops.
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm gonna open
So, oh yeah, so this is Taylor, so I'm going to put hers over there.
The bag
Mess
is
that up.
from Box Lunch, so I'm already excited.
Oh, well, it's not from Box Lunch.
Oh, well, fine.
It's just a bag I had.
I like the chili pepper paper. Is it chili pepper? No, it's Christmas lights.
Oh, it's Christmas lights.
I thought they were chili peppers.
No.
I'm gonna pretend they are.
Okay.
Alright. A cookbook.
But I just thought you'd love the name.
The How Not to Die cookbook. Okay, cool.
It's got all vegetarian stuff in there.
Fuck yeah, thank you. I
So it is
need
full
this.
of all kinds of stuff. And it's, I think that one's broken down by different types of food.
Edamame guacamole.
So you can choose like, there's
Oh,
like
yeah.
an apps one,
Soups
like
and
a rice
chilies.
one.
Oh, this looks so good.
That one
Thank
seems to be
you.
centered a lot around bean.
Oh, well, or what?
Like beans.
Oh, they said babies. I was like,
No.
baby what?
No, but like everything's like replace your meat with beans.
That's
it's just
all
always
vegetarian cuisine. It's like, do you want beans? Do you want sweet
Yeah.
potatoes and beans? Or onions and beans? You want beans?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all beans. Thank
Well,
you.
I found a different one, but that one was just How Not to Die, and I was like, that's the best name.
All
So
right.
yeah, Jose, that was perfect for 2020. That's why I had to get that one.
Yeah, that is perfection.
And also, cause you just put the bag away.
Uh-huh.
Do you want your bag back?
No thanks.
Are you sure? Because it looks like you've used it for many years and many gifts.
Does it
There's
have
just
sticker on it?
tons of to and froms just piled up on each other, and it's like you always peel it off, put
Oh
a
my
new one,
God.
peel it off, put a new one.
I
So it's like,
actually, I think
This
that
is
was
like passed down through the generations.
I think that was a gift bag that I got from a friend this year. So, I mean,
Well,
keep the magic alive. Pass it on to somebody else.
I guess that's what I have to do. I just got to find a new to and from and peel it off when I'm done.
I didn't even notice that was on there. Oh,
I
man.
like told Taylor, I go, I think this is like
An heirloom gift
the
bag.
like Grimm/Green family bag, you know. It has like gone through so much. Okay, so I'll read this one. Dumpster fire of a year.
It has been a dumpster fire every year.
Ow. It really has. I was trying to tell you earlier while we were just chit-chatting before the thing, I was like, when did I play this game? Was that this year or last year? And I couldn't even remember. Time means nothing now.
It sure doesn't.
What is that? Oh, he's so cool! It's a fucking gold Zenyatta. Oh my god.
He's like doing his iris thing.
I know. It's
I love
the
it.
Transcendent Zenyatta, but he's
Yes.
gold, man.
I love him.
Oh man, he's gonna wind up going front and center on this little like display of shit.
Yeah, I remember you were like super into Zen for a long time. He was your main boy, and
Oh, I mean, he's still just about my favorite.
and the fact that he's gold, that don't hurt.
Let me see if I can get my camera to show this off real quick.
Taking us on a journey
But
here.
like underneath, we have like so many different just figures and stuff.
Oh my god.
So we got God of War stuff, Pony stuff, Marceline, 'cause she's the best. Kratos, some Steven, we got some Lapis Lazuli right there, she's awesome. Iron Giant's right here, he's great.
Oh man.
And then two of those cereal pop dudes.
I tried to find you more cereal pops. Those are not like findable.
Yeah, they're gone now, and so I think I'm just gonna throw these two away because it's two I don't want.
Sad.
Like,
We'll give
I
them
wanted,
away.
I wanted the bee,
Yeah.
but no more bee, so it's whatever. Oh man, so yeah, I gotta fix my camera now. I made it all wobbly. There we go.
Much better.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, he's definitely gonna be going down here. This box is even very nice.
Yeah, it's a solid box, direct from Blizzard. I bought that when I bought all my Diva waifu stuff.
Yeah. So, do you have an affinity for boxes?
So, it depends on the box. Um, Richard collected so many boxes. Like whenever we buy an electronic, he's like, I want to save the box so that whenever I'm done with it, I can
Yeah.
put it back in the box, and then it's like it's new, and I can give it to somebody,
Oh my.
or like sell it.
Okay.
You know. So,
Yeah.
he had kept all the boxes from his electronics from like the past like 10 years just in a closet, and we had so many of them, and one
Yeah.
day like he was trying to fit one more box in the closet and everything came tumbling down, and he was like, no more boxes. So
Yeah, I had the box to every game system that we ever bought.
yeah.
So when my parents moved, I did wind up keeping one. I kept the original Sega Genesis box because that one's just that's just neat to me.
That's an old box too.
I know, but I had PlayStation 4, 3, the PlayStation 2 box, an N64 box,
Oh my
GameCube,
god,
and the
cool.
Wii.
Yeah, it's like
So
it's nice to keep boxes from, big stuff, important stuff like consoles.
yeah,
I think that's cool because then you can, like Richard says, you can put it back in the box and then it's like it's new again.
I mean, I always keep them separate from the box for some reason. So, oh, and yeah, okay. So,
Oh, Taylor.
all right. So, I got a Reinhardt pop, big boy, and then you have two right here. So you have some when you get home. But then a gold Zenyatta, and you may not ever touch it. He's mine, and he's doing Transcendence.
So does like the disc in the back, does it come out? Is it part of the pop?
Let's see. And yes, you got presents.
You got presents because I love you.
So let's see. Well, it's not that I really like boxes, but I just get upset that people throw boxes away. But this is design. Somebody put so much time into
Yeah.
making this box look. It's like holographic on the box,
It's a pretty nice box.
and then you just throw that shit away.
the
you
box
know?
that the Diva Patchy came in was really cute. It was like Hanamura in the background and everything was pink and stuff.
Amazing.
I know, it was very, very cute.
Yes, it is a disc that comes out and is part of it. Ooh, it squeaks.
Squeaks.
That was terrifying.
Just like a real Patchy.
Let's see. Does he sit on it? How is he supposed to stand?
Maybe he stays in the box forever.
Oh no, he's got to stand in the back.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
I was like, is he really gonna float?
Magnetic Zenyatta.
Oh, that would be the coolest.
That would be really cool.
All right, so you stab. Right? What?
Hey, Lev. Lev, have you seen my Patchy? I've posted pictures of it in the Discord. Have you played Journey before, Lev? Because I have not. This is going to be my first playthrough on it. Also, I would like to introduce you guys to my new microphone. This is the Rode Procaster, for those of you audio nerds out there. Just got it for Christmas. Excited.
I don't know which way it's supposed to go,
You're still trying to figure out Zen over there.
but so yeah, the little thing is separate,
Okay.
but it. Oh, okay, I got it.
Does it like snap into his back?
Ah!
Ooh.
Yeah, it just like chunked him off.
Okay.
So yeah, so it goes in the little holes there, and then he stabs into that one. Okay, I got it. It's really not as hard as I made it seem. There you go.
Oh, cute. That's very nice. Pass into the ass. I'm picking up static in my headphones. I hope that's not a sign of things to come.
I don't hear anything.
Okay.
There we go. Stab him in both holes.
Get him in both
Well,
holes. That's the way Zen likes
yeah.
it.
I was about to say that sounded very, very, very wrong. All right, I got him at both holes. He's gonna go over here next to Marceline.
Beautiful.
Fantastic.
Jose got a little vampire patchy at Target. Do you paint? I do paint. That is a drafting desk behind me. I have a degree in painting and drawing.
I was like, is it like a major in painting?
Yeah, yeah. The
Was that
major
your, like major.
drawing and painting. It's all one major. Ooh, Richard just sneezed so loud.
What was your minor?
I couldn't minor because I didn't have fucking time. I would have minored in I don't know what I would have minored in. Maybe art history. I probably have enough course hours to have a minor in art history technically, but they didn't allow it. They were like, art students don't have time for minors. You must focus your abilities.
Okay, good. Lev has played Journey. I'm very happy.
Ah, great. Watercolor's hard. I tried to get into a watercolor class in college, but it was full every single year. God, I don't miss signing up for classes. Do you remember that, like, the battlefield feeling of just like, trying to get classes on time?
Kind of.
Signing up for classes at UNT was a nightmare because, like, you log in at 8 in the morning. The whole system is bogged down by every single student who's logging on at the same time. You're just trying to pick all the classes that you need.
Well, I guess because I was doing the business stuff, it was just like, no one wants to be in these.
Yeah.
You can take it.
And
like, I never had to fight for a class.
For the most part, like, I think the business colleges and classes that are, I don't know, like, studio classes only have, like, 15 seats. And, like,
yeah,
you have to,
I can see that.
You have to deck people in the face to get them. Like, it's so hard. There were so many times that I had to, like, show up to a class and wait for somebody to drop out so I could nab their spot.
Yeah.
I don't miss college.
Jose's like, and then you wind up picking the 6 a.m. when you thought it was going to be 6 p.m.
I had a 7 a.m. class in summer. It was one of those classes where you take it for like 6 weeks every fucking day and then you're done.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it was the most boring ass teacher. I drank a Monster every day at 7 a.m. for that class. Surprised it didn't kill me.
God.
But I made it through.
I only did morning classes.
Really?
Like, I went from like 8 to noon, and then I was done for the day.
I went from like 2 to 9, and that was it.
Oh my god.
I was a night owl. I still am a night owl.
I mean, I was too, but I just wanted to be done because I wanted to come home and do whatever.
Yeah, I guess it's different when you live like a 5-minute walk from where you're going to school.
Oh yeah. Well, plus I was working then, so
yeah,
it was like go to school in the morning, go to work, and then try to enjoy the night.
Try to enjoy the night.
So
that's the goal. Okay.
Well, thank you for my stuff. That's fantastic.
Yes, thank you for the cookbook. I will cook things out of it and send you photos.
I wanted to find a tofu only cookbook, like,
oh
really
my god.
bad. Just like all things tofu.
It's all tofu. Tofu, tofu, tofu. I feel like I'm getting pretty good at tofu.
I know. I want to try some of your tofu.
Yeah.
And see if I will actually enjoy tofu now.
One day, when we all get vaccinated, we'll get together, we'll have a party, we'll wear stupid fucking clothes. Just insanely stupid clothing.
I mean, I know that this is more of a, like, on the show topic.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, so they're doing the vaccines now. So do they only have, like, a limited bit right now, and then they're trying to go, okay, it's kind of working, so mass produce from there?
No, so they sold, like, a certain amount when they were first producing the vaccine. Like, they sold, like, I don't know, let's call it 8 million or whatever. So
okay,
that's enough for 4 million people to get vaccinated because it's a 2-dose thing. So they're just kind of, like, distributing it out across the U.S. equally, as far as I know. Maybe they're getting harder hit areas harder because it wouldn't make sense to send, like, 5,000 doses to Rhode Island and to California. So yeah, I don't know, but it's distributing. They just authorized Moderna's vaccine also, so we have Pfizer and Moderna now.
Well, I keep hearing commercials on the radio for it where it's all like, yeah, well, they keep saying, like, you guys were doing your social distancing and stuff. We were all trying to wait for a vaccine, but now it's here, and now we're just waiting for distribution. And so they're like commenting on the fact that it's around
Yeah.
and that we're in that stage of pandemic time now.
Yeah.
Like first it was, will a vaccine be around, and now it's like, oh, when are we gonna get it now?
Yeah. Can't
And I
wait.
just think it's interesting how fast that radio, uh, like, just how like soon it's commenting on what's actually going on
Yeah, I mean,
for like an ad.
that is weird for an advertisement. Yeah.
Okay, Lev's in here with our Colorado updates. Let's check in with Lev.
So
Hello,
Lev is
Lev.
actually a healthcare worker, so he actually knows things. He's a smart man.
Well, he says Colorado hospitals are divided into three groups. There's the direct contact workers, the indirect contact, and minimal contact. They're getting vaccinated in that order. Well, that
Yeah,
would make sense.
that does
If you
make
want the
sense.
people working on them directly,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's definitely a pecking order. Like, I don't need the vaccine right away because I can work from home and I have my groceries delivered and shit. So,
yeah,
like, I don't leave the house, but somebody who actually is a janitor at a hospital or something, they are going to need the vaccine much
yeah.
sooner than I do.
So I wonder what the difference will be between the Pfizer and Moderna one, like when they're more prevalent, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so far they're both about the same. I have a feeling they're both going to be fine. I don't care which one,
Well,
just stab me. Let me
I
hug my
I just
family
wonder
again.
if it's gonna be like this one is like a one dose thing, and it's like, will one be easier to get than the other one? I
I
just
have
like
no
wonder
idea.
how it's gonna shake out because I mean, it's like two different companies making it. These companies are gonna want money, so is it gonna come down to which one is like more price effective for you to get? So you're like, I'd rather get Moderna, it's cheaper, you know?
Yeah, who knows?
So yeah, Pfizer's the two dose, 21 days apart. I thought it was like a week later.
No, it's like I think
Okay.
one of them is a month apart. The Pfizer one's
Whew,
21 days apart. Yeah,
man.
gotta let your immune system learn. Takes
See,
time.
see, Jose, that's what we were wondering one of the last times that we were talking, if it was gonna be free.
See,
But
that's
Lev says it is supposed to be free since the government purchased it.
I know it's free in
So,
Canada because Canada does medicine right. Um, I don't know. I've not heard anything, of course, for the U.S., but I would hope
yeah,
it's free just because the government has already paid for it. But I can see that Big Pharma wants to make that dough, so they're gonna
yeah.
be. I assume they will be charging people for it, but I don't know. I just hate capitalism, and I want to assume the worst.
Would you feel better if the mouse bought them and then the mouse was going to distribute them to us?
Here's your shot. Keep your mask
Okay, okay, let's get your cure, huh?
on. God. All right, are we ready to dive into the journey?
Oh man, I'm ready. Well, so okay, I want to set the scene
Set the
because you've
tone
never
for
played
us.
this, man.
I've never
You've never
played.
played this. Okay, so I want you to imagine this. It is 2012. Okay,
Okay.
I just looked. This came out in 2012. You somehow missed an entire console generation between when this game came out to now playing it.
God.
Because this came out on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
That's where I played it. Right?
That's a
So
while ago.
yeah, so it came out in March of 2012. 8 years ago.
God.
Good God,
That's so
that
long
feels
ago.
that feels like a different life.
Yeah.
But so it's 2012. I kind of just heard about this game. PlayStation 3 is pretty cool, and it's like, oh, you're just gonna merge with another random player somewhere on the world, and I was like, there's no way that can work. It can't work.
Yeah.
That is too futuristic. And boy, did it work, and it was so great.
I'm nervous because I don't have faith. Like, I play Overwatch a lot. I don't have faith that there are other people out there in the world who care about me and want me to succeed in this game.
Good. I'm glad that's the mentality you have because I want you to be proven wrong
Okay.
and feel the warmth of another human's compassion.
I need that right now.
Because I really hope you get one.
I hope I
But
do
I know
too.
that I've said it before when I first played it, and yeah, Lev's right. This is a sensory thing. That's why I'm gonna kind of let you just ride in it.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I've played it a few times. I know some good down points when you're just walking. You know.
Yeah.
But when I got done, uh, my person was from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got done, they wrote me on the PlayStation and they said, "Hey, thanks for taking my first journey with me." And I was like, "Hey, this was my first journey." And we kind of like chit-chatted for a bit, and I've never heard from him again. But
Sad.
but I have that forever though. I mean, he was my first journey,
That's cool.
you know. Um Share journey with me over here cuz I would love to hear it
Yes. How do I
in Discord.
in Discord share your screen?
Oh man.
Whoa.
Uh, so Taylor just said that her and her partner got separated.
Aw.
Oh no, Labs too.
Oh no, guys.
Oh, dude.
That's not setting the good tone.
Because I finally got Taylor to play it, and she, she like went to play it, and it was just so heartbreaking that she lost her person.
Yeah. Do I share my
Sh-
screen or my application with you?
Share the application with me.
Okay. Yes. There we go.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Oh yeah.
You guys, I know, Taylor was so sad. She like didn't even want to like play the rest of the game.
I hope that doesn't happen, guys.
I did it too, but I played it when it was new. There were tons of people, you know.
Yeah.
I think I've only played it 3 times.
And there's no in-game like chat function, right? It's just like
No.
you and your partner.
So you are playing it. I'm gonna assume mouse and keyboard.
Of course.
Okay, so there is a button that should be. It's like a chirp button.
Yeah, you get to like beep at your partner. You say,
Yeah, and
"Ah."
you can like press and hold it down too.
Okay. Maybe Lev and Taylor were partners. they got
They were like,
separated.
my long lost partner.
Uh,
See, you guys were destined to always come back to each other at some point.
This is what this whole podcast has been about, making you guys find each other, and here we are. We're at the end of the journey for you guys.
Oh man. So, does it sound okay to you guys? Like, it's really low right now.
Yeah, we got just like some low rumblings from the game.
But okay, see, dude, I remember when she played this, and she got lost at the big creatures too.
What?
This may be real.
That would be incredible.
If only there was some way to really like look at that and find out.
Like delve in and figure it out. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh, okay. Darn.
Oh, so she made it to the snowstorm.
We can
Okay.
believe.
I'm gonna believe.
I'm gonna
This
crack
is-
open this beverage though.
This is the way 2020 was supposed to end.
Yes.
Bringing them back.
I really hope you guys can hear this crack because it didn't pick up last recording. But let's
I heard it,
okay.
and then I'm gonna throw you with a.
Got me
I'm trying to learn to crack it
Passion fruit.
faster
Sometimes you
because I
can. Sometimes
normally
you
like
can't.
go.
Shkow.
I'm trying to just be like. Whoosh.
Yeah, that's how you get the spray all over the screen.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm scared.
Okay. Don't be scared.
I'm scared. All right. I'm
Okay.
sending
I'm
your
ready.
face away. I'm starting this game. Here we go.
Okay. Woo. I think she's just scared of the emotions.
I'm scared about my partner. What if they're bad? What if they're good? What if I'm bad?
No, you'll be fine.
That's a lot of gold dust. This is beautiful, actually.
I know. I think this is still one of the prettiest games that has ever come out.
I'm gonna turn up the volume and just like luxuriate in these dulcet tones of a violin.
For how just simplistic it is. It is so beautiful. You know what? While you're starting that, I'm gonna see if this game won any awards for like art direction or
I
something.
believe it won Game of the Year in 2012, right?
I'm about to look.
I think-
'Cause,
Ooh. Well, that makes me a little bit sick.
you don't like the rescuers down under flying across
No.
the world kind of thing?
It reminds me of this old computer game called Titanic: Lost in Time, where you just like
Yeah,
you're starting and you're like zooming across the ocean.
I
Okay.
remember that.
You remember that game?
Yeah.
Oh man, nobody else fucking played that game.
For some reason, my aunt had it on this computer that they had at one time. Of course, I was scared of it, so I didn't play it. Alright, so I think you can do like a tiny chirp, and then yeah, you can do the big one.
Okay.
And it's weird, I promise you, you can tell what someone's trying to say to you in the way they chirp.
I mean,
I don't know why.
there's a language to video games. You know how like when you jump to say hi, you, like run in circles and you want somebody to
Yeah.
follow you.
So it did get best indie game that year
Okay.
at the Spike. So the Spike Game Awards is what turned into the Game Awards.
I see.
So yeah, it won best indie game and best PlayStation 3 game that year.
There's the mountain.
Fantastic.
Beautiful.
Ugh.
Wicked has joined
I
us.
would love this soundtrack on a vinyl.
Oh man.
Oh man, I would be about that.
All right. Oh, I'm sliding. Ooh. Ah.
Oh man. And I know Ismail, you're in here. Oh, so he did ask me. I didn't see that yet because I was trying to find the other thing. Yes, I did get the Journey statue, but I don't think it's come out yet. I was gonna comment and tell you, you literally posted it, and I bought it 20 seconds later.
Alright. I have not found a jump key yet, so no. Oh, it just naturally jumps on its own. Okay.
I mean, there is one. Is it space?
I tried space and it didn't do nothing.
Because you can also kind of like glide. I
Okay.
think when you hold that down. Oh,
It's,
you probably can't yet because you actually get that power from your scarf.
Oh. Okay.
So actually, that probably makes sense.
Wicked. He's like slapping the screen. He wants to be a part of this.
Oh, see, there you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So,
I think they sound okay. So here's the only thing I'll tell you. So your scarf. So go
Uh-huh.
ahead and leave those little scarves
alright.
because they like refill it. So see how it's kind of gold?
Yeah.
If you jump now and like hold it down, the jump thing.
That thing?
No.
This.
Yeah. Okay. See how it like faded away?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's like the power that the scarf has. Now, if you go to them, they will refill it back to its gold color,
I see. Okay.
and that's how you know, because your scarf will get longer.
I got
And
it.
that's how you know like how long you can glide and jump and do all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so I feel like I should head toward the mountain.
It's just just head towards the mountain. But I guess as we go, what do you think is going on here?
Well, right now.
Like, what are you
I-
taking away from this?
So far, I just. Oh, I'm getting more scarfy pieces. That's all I'm taking away from it is that I'm missing scarf pieces and I'm.
Well, so they are just refilling the one that you have there.
Okay.
But you do get upgrades that actually increase the length.
Okay, and this
Because
kind of looks.
eventually, your scarf is like off the screen, fluttering around. It's just so long.
This looks like a graveyard, is how I'm taking it.
What's to the right, real quick? Because there's
More ruins?
like a building.
Yeah. I wish there was a sprint button, but I understand that the game wants me to take it in.
Lev's like, what I take away? Too damn many dust bunnies.
These look like IKEA wrenches.
Oh yeah. I don't remember where all the upgrades are, so I can't like spoil that kind of stuff and like help you out in that way. Oh wait, but go back real quick. You'll find things like this where it kind of looks like a mural, and
What?
it has those little
Oh, this thing.
like statue things. If you
Yeah.
hold down and do the big talk,
The
they
big
light up.
talk.
and they give you like this game never tells you what it what it's about, but it gives you these snippets and you can kind of piece it together.
So those are gravestones. That's how I'm taking it, because it looks like little bits of me just like laying down.
Yeah.
So, my brethren.
I really thought there was a scarf piece in there though. But so now you can't jump up and do stuff. So if you see more flying scarf pieces,
Yeah, let me see if I can.
they'll refill your stuff.
Here's some scarves. Scarf, 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 scarf. How's the volume chat, by the way? Are we good? Scarf time. Okay.
Okay. They say it is nice.
It's nice. Fantastic.
Good.
Thank you guys. This is baby's first stream. Usually Robert's the one controlling the game.
One day I want to get us the Discord Nitro.
Oh man, me too. Maybe with our
Because
Patreon money.
I'm like watching it on Twitch and it's in 60 frames per second, but the one that you're sharing me directly is 30, and I'm like, it is gross. 30 frames.
Oh, there's something. So I don't have a buddy
Ooh,
yet. I'm
yeah.
not supposed to have a buddy, right? Like I haven't already lost him.
No, I think that comes probably around like
Ugh.
second little area.
Okay. Well, this is a really gorgeous ruin, I can tell you that much.
Yeah, they just kind of like, I mean, they'll just pop in.
Okay.
But I don't remember having one in this beginning section.
Okay. Cool. I'm worried that I'm going to disappoint my partner. I have such anxiety. Okay, I'm going to climb this thing. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's...
See, I think that's like a scarf upgrade, the little symbol like that.
Yeah, I
That's what
bet
think
it is. Hip, 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 hip. Hop on there, don't stop. I'll drop in.
Until the bang bang boogie sound, drop the boogie in the bed with the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Wait, so keep going around that way, to the left.
To the left?
Yeah. Won't that take you to the? Yeah.
Oh, I got the thing. Okay. Huzzah!
And
Ooh,
hang on.
Green.
Oh yeah, it's a bit longer.
Beautiful. Okay.
So now you could probably get that other one,
Okay. Like at the top, or the one I was trying to get before?
the one you were trying to get before, because you're already higher now. I think.
So what
But you
if
can
I...
definitely do it if you went up there. So now give it that old big talk.
Give me the big tug. Oh, pretty. Okay.
And then.
Unlock some stuff.
Wah!
Oh, Bobby, my scarf.
I'm totally gonna download this on the PlayStation 5 and play it again.
Oh yeah, I bet it's gonna be a priority on the PlayStation 5. Hello, pieces of scarf. Look like a school of fish.
Man, I'm like already emotional just thinking about this game.
Oh fuck! Shit.
You're fine. Oh look, there they go. They're going somewhere.
Oh, bye scarf. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh,
Because I
God.
think they go to like free some of the other ones. There you go. Scarf's got you,
Hey, scarf's got me. Okay, I'm gonna make this jump. This is what I'm gonna do.
dude. I know a scarf school of fish would be amazing.
Ah! There we go.
Well, so that's the way out, and if
Oh.
you actually go the way out, like you don't get to try the upgrades and stuff no more.
Oh. Well.
And I'm thinking that's what, yeah. So you lost that one upgrade,
Shit. Okay.
but it's
Oh,
alright. I mean,
spooky.
you'll still beat the game. So if anyone in chat hasn't played games by this company, or if this is the only one they've played, this is from that game company. They also made Flower, which is one of the
Oh.
best games I've ever played.
Yeah, there was an option to buy both flour and
Flow.
And this one, like, bundled.
Yeah. Flow was okay. Ferdin really liked that one. I didn't really care for that one too much.
I feel like, there's one where you, like, you're a seed, right? And you're trying to gather stuff.
I think that's Flow.
Is that Flow?
Oh, maybe you don't have to leave yet.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I like my little stick legs.
I know. I just
Okay.
love how, like, she's got no arms from what I can tell, and she never uses them, so those legs are powerful.
Okay. Scarf pieces, come to me. Are you helping?
How was Sky?
Sky?
Yeah, Jose asked how Sky was.
Is that a game? Ugh.
Oh, he said that's another game by them. Man,
Okay.
they got
I'm
another
gonna
one called
try-
Sky? I'm about to look that up.
I'm gonna try up on this side because it's tilted. And
Yeah.
I feel like I can get a good running start, motherfucker. I went up there so bad.
See? Need a controller.
Is this easier on controller?
I mean,
There's like
I
2
would think
buttons.
so. Sky, Children of Light. It
Okay.
came out in 2019. I've never seen this game!
Oh my god. Can I like free these scarf pieces? Is this important?
I mean, I think you can. I think you have to go into some of the ruins
Can I
and
ground
you do
pound it?
stuff. No, I think you just like you kind of save more and more scarf pieces, and then they kind of go rescue their buddies.
Okay.
Because later there's like big, giant flying scarf pieces that have like whole heads on them and stuff.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Searching, looking around. I mean, you could leave if you really wanted.
I'm just trying to get the hang of like. There's like a
Jumping?
delay when you jump because you like sing and then jump and there's like a second button that also makes you do it, but I don't know if it's different.
So, this game Sky was released for iOS and Android.
Okay.
So it was a phone game first, and it's coming to the Switch in 2021, and that is when I will be buying it and playing it. Oh, I want that game so bad. Okay, and yeah, Jose, you said something about Submerged earlier. Which one is Submerged?
Is Submerged the one where you like? How do
So
I
I know
fucking get
Subnautica.
up there? Yeah, Subnautica. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yes, I don't know what Submerged is. Let's see.
Okay, so space and right click do the same thing. I'm just
Okay.
trying to figure out like which one's which. They're the same. That's the only power I have right now. I don't think there's anything else here for me except for that sparkly bit that I just can't get to.
I mean, there are stuff in each of the ruins up there, I think.
Is there?
If you can, like, fly up to them. I think there might be just more, like, murals and all that kind of stuff.
But how do I get to them? With the jumping?
So, I guess just go... Yeah, see if you can just kind of, like, fly straight up when you get to the edge.
No.
So that's that one, but then which one's your... There you go.
There's
That
the
button.
jump. Okay, that's
Okay.
left click.
Okay, so... Alright, so that one's closed.
Okay,
But
so
I think there's something in some of them, though.
yes, get the sparklies. What is this? Why is it sparkle?
I think you already got it.
Does it?
Well, so also, when you get one and it sparkles like that, and your partner hasn't gotten it, you can still, like, bring them to it. Because if you get an upgrade, only you get it. Your partner does not.
I'm gonna disappoint my partner so bad. I'm gonna.
So, like, each of you would have to get it to be, like, fully upgraded.
Okay. I don't
that
think.
one looks closed, too.
Yeah.
Maybe there isn't anything.
This feels like a hub that maybe I can come back to at a later point when I have more
No.
abilities. No.
No. This game is just, you go through each level and leave.
Okay. Should I try to like go back into the desert?
I mean, no, your scarf's pretty good.
Okay.
I think you'll make it. I mean, the only thing you can truly miss is like a little bit of scarf building and some of the, like, mural things.
Okay.
But
I've gotten everything that's on this little area.
Yeah. Well, so Submerged looks amazing.
What is submerged?
So Jose says that it was similar to this. You go around collecting things and discovering a story. It's about a girl and her injured brother, and you have to find supplies for them.
Okay.
You drive around in a boat that's in a deserted, flooded city.
Sounds pretty.
And it says that it was actually made by a team of former BioShock people, and they were chiefly inspired by Journey and Shadow of the Colossus. So, yeah.
Okay.
Well, that sounds dope. And then, yeah, Jose had said that a sequel literally just came out.
Is it my partner?
Yep. December 3rd. And, it was published straight to Stadia.
Oh, straight to Stadia?
Yeah.
It sounds like direct to video.
So it's only on Stadia, too. That sucks.
A Stadia exclusive? I didn't know they had those.
Okay. This is where you're gonna get a partner for sure.
I'm so sorry ahead of time, my dear partner.
Man, I love playing just like little tiny pretty games like this.
Yeah. It
Like,
reminds me a lot of Gris, actually,
Yeah.
which we
I love
previously
Gris.
streamed. If you guys have not seen it, it is up on our YouTube channel.
I was actually trying to think about Gris today, and I was like, how did that end? And I kind of couldn't remember.
She gets her voice back, right? Like just before she goes under the water.
Yeah, something like that.
So I feel like I'm gonna have to jump across all of that.
Go for it.
But like,
I dare you.
there's
Oh,
a
shit,
sparkly
you-
thing over there.
Nope, you screwed up.
Was I supposed to
No,
go
you're
that way?
good. No, you're good.
Okay.
You can't play this game wrong.
Okay.
Ismail says, partner, why must you fail me?
Oh,
Oh, hey, see?
hi.
He called out to you.
Oh,
Partner, hello. Oh, he has like a fancy robe.
I want a robe like that.
Oh my god. And so actually when you chirp at each other with the big talk,
Uh-huh.
you can refill each other's scarves.
Oh, that's wonderful. You just refilled my scarf for me. Thank you, my friend.
So at one point when I was playing it the second time, my guy and me were just chirping at each other back and forth, and we just flew across the entire game.
Oh my god.
It was great. Hi. Oh, hi.
Is that...
Yeah, so you can kind of like fly like that.
That's really cool.
So you do a big talk at him, and then he gets filled. So you kind of like jump and fly and do big talks like while you're flying,
Uh-huh.
and you can just like literally soar across everywhere.
That's kind of fun.
Like you don't really need to even
Uh,
solve the puzzle that you have to solve in this area. You could just fly to the end.
just fly and
Really?
sing. This guy looks like he's been like doing it. He's got such a fancy robe.
I know. I want to know if that's like a
He's
I've already
behind me.
beaten the game robe.
I like the little indication of like where your partner is on your screen. It has like the soft white bar at the edge.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this? Ooh. Oh, it was spacebar. I hit spacebar. More little remnants. So at the end, it's gonna tell me like my partner's Steam name or something, so I can be like,
Yes.
"Hi, partner."
Yes, it will.
Send them a message.
They're gonna be like, "Wow, you've never played this before, huh?" You're like, "I have."
Welcome to my stream. I hope this person.
Hang on. Do you get a different robe after beating Journey?
Look at how pretty. Ooh, what a beautiful game this is. Okay. Over this way? I think this guy is just like here for support because he's. This
Okay.
is wonderful.
So yeah, that just indicates that he's beaten the game, and it lets him. I guess when you wear that one, you solely play with newbies and can help them out.
That's wonderful.
So
Thank
like
you. I'm going to
he like
cry.
chose he like chose to find you, and he knows you've never played this before.
Oh god, that takes off so much pressure.
This game is so beautiful.
I'm
You
trying to
kidding
enjoy
me?
it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to disappoint a stranger. Behind the waterfall? Is there a cool thing behind the waterfall?
Like, this is the best.
He's gonna show me all the secrets. I have a new friend.
Oh yeah, remember you gotta do the big talk.
Oh yeah, big talk, big talk.
He might get you all the trophies and stuff.
This is so cool. Oh my god. Is there more big talk?
Oh, I think he just prayed at it.
Oh.
I love sliding across the sand. I think that's the coolest thing.
This partner is so... This is the best experience that I could have hoped for.
I love how you were so like, I just don't know, and now you're like, how have I not been doing this for so long? That's so cool. I did not know that, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
God, that makes me want to cry. It's so awesome.
This is what somebody's doing with their Saturday afternoon. They're just like, you know what? I would love to help somebody. That's fantastic. Gaming community, you guys.
I mean, it can be great. Journey, different roads. Let me see if I
Okay.
can just find something else. Okay, the wardrobe. Here we go. I just want to know so much more. Okay, so once you've found all the symbols, you can travel. Okay, I can't tell you that.
Ah, when I get up there! I don't think I can. Over that way. Yeah, I see a sparkly.
Oh, okay. So he is literally just somebody that's beaten the game.
Okay.
But he has beaten it. That's why he has that robe. But there's another robe that's specifically for something different that I can't tell you about.
Okay.
This is interesting.
This is lovely, is what it is.
I love this. So okay, gotta catch up on chat. Yeah, see, Taylor thought you were supposed to look the same. So yeah, he has played before. I think this is so amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, Taylor said, I swear, this game knows what you need right now. They're your desert Sherpa.
There's a little Sherpa.
He's like, come on, I gotcha. Let me show you around town.
This is fantastic.
Jose, he goes, I really hope this is some 7-year-old showing you around.
I hope so.
And he's just all like, I gotcha, it's okay, friend.
I'll show you how to do things. Man, one time on Overwatch, I played with this team, and it was during, what's that event? Archives, I think, where you have to, like, protect King's Row from all the robots and shit.
Yeah.
I was with this team, and I was like, God, they're not great. And then they were like, hey, you want to join our Discord? And I was like, okay, sure. And then I joined it, and it's a bunch of 7-year-olds. This kid is like, hey, can you
Awesome.
can you play Mercy, and I'm going to play Bastion, and you can
Oh my
boost
God.
me. And I was like, I will do whatever you need. I'm your
can
mother
boost
now.
me. That reminds me of this time I was playing with some little kid. Okay, so I just read now, every time you beat the game, you get a new row on your robe.
Uh-huh.
And so I think he has played it a lot of times.
How do I get up there? I guess we have to walk the whole way, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
So yeah, he is at the maximum level for
Maximum robe.
his robe says that he has the maximum amount of playthroughs to get the full thing.
That is fantastic. Thank you, universe.
I love this guy.
Oh fuck! I almost fell. Shit.
And so now I have a question about another one that I can't tell you about yet. So
Okay.
journey. Let's see about this one. Did he die?
I think he's just supine. I'm
Brain.
not 100%.
Okay.
He wants me to do something and I don't know what he wants. I stand here. I stand. Okay, okay. There we go.
You are beautiful together.
I don't like this like big Matryoshka thing.
Yeah.
Can you get away from me? It's like a Dementor.
Dude, I didn't know that I was missing such a big, like, upgrade in this game. I mean, I've only played it through, like, the 3 times.
Yeah. Only 3 times. This guy must... this guy must be a lot.
Well, the first time, I was just so in awe that I had to play it immediately again.
Yeah.
And then I did, and I was like, I can't go on this journey with anybody else right now. It's just fantastic.
I love like the minimalist storytelling. It's a lot like
Yeah.
Primal in the fact that there's like no speech, no nothing. It's just like pictures and sound.
Yeah. So Taylor said, like, somehow it knows what the player needs at that moment in time. She says, because for me, she was just putting my own life into the game, but like when she played it, it wasn't too long after she moved to Texas, and she had separated herself from her family, and the
Aw.
game was like telling me that I could make it on my own because she got separated from her partner, you know.
Oh my god.
And then she beat the rest of the game. I really think this game looks into your soul. It just like it just makes you feel things.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
can
all the
see-
right things.
I can see the appeal for like why somebody would want to beat it a lot of times, get this cool robe, and then come back and help newbies because they want them to have a good experience.
Mhm.
Because I feel like I can really sit back and enjoy the game now that I know I have a friend who's gonna like help.
Yeah.
Boy, this is vast.
He just comes like Tony Hawk and right beside you, just
Alright. Hell yeah. This is such a gorgeous game. I'm like struck by it.
And the fact that
Is that
it's
a
8 years old.
jellyfish? A jellyfish?
It's a scarfy fish.
Okay, bye Scarfy Fish.
I just like took your little chirps as like, hey, did you see that?
Yeah.
So cool.
I feel like I'm
A little
so tall.
sand diver. So pretty. Yeah, dude, this guy's gonna get you the longest scarf.
Takes like a minute to get a hang of like flying and stuff. This way? Over that way? Where are we going, Sherpa? This way.
Big talking. Give him some scarf.
Alright, alright. I see some ruins.
We get to big scarf him. Yeah.
A big scarf, yeah. How do I land on this so gingerly? Yes.
Because they told me to just shut up. He's like, is this meant to be fish inspired? Because they look like manta rays.
Oh yeah,
And-
kinda.
And jellyfish, and then like a school of scarf. I mean, that's kind of what I always took it as, because there's one later,
Ooh.
like these guys, but they're way bigger. I always kind of took, I don't know, it's almost like little whales or something.
Okay.
Look at sand. Like the way that the sun hits that sand.
It's really glittery and sparkly and lovely.
Guy, he's like, give me my scarf.
Sorry, friend.
Ooh, and then like when you like took off to fly, there was this imprint that like shot into the sand of like the force from you like flying up.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, look at
that
that.
was cool. I've never noticed it. That might be like a PC thing. I've only played this on PlayStation 3,
Is
so.
this a fucking pickaxe? What is this?
Oh, I think that's like the flower from Flower. Adorable. And then you made it glittery.
How do I sit down?
I don't know how to sit down, sir. I would like to sit down as well.
I would love to
Here.
sit. I'm so sorry.
Here, hang on. How to sit in Journey PC. It's like a top question.
Oh my god.
In order to meditate. But see, that's oh god, but okay, PC versions.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
How do you...
It says to check the controls just in the menu, so.
but like... Oh, I hit enter. There we go.
Well, yeah, okay, because I just found him here too, so.
Okay. Are we just gonna hang out with this flower for a little bit?
Guess so.
It is kind of... Oh, reflection. I got an achievement. Thank you! I love this guy.
He's like, okay, we did it.
Okay.
That's so funny. Alright, so it says to move your Wayfarer is, you know, WASD. The camera's the mouse. You can apparently play it keyboard only and move the camera with the arrows.
Oh, really? That sounds complicated.
Yeah, it does. Chirp or singing is right click. Left click is fly. Sitting is enter. And then it says screensaver or forced sitting is P, but I don't think we would ever want to do that.
Okay.
So yeah, you got them all.
Am I riding this jellyfish?
No, but I think they can like help you fly though.
That was cool.
So Ismail and Lev stepped off for a little bit, and they're all like, "You have a buddy!"
I do have a buddy. He's my best buddy. Here's a mural.
Oh. Yep.
You see me scrabble on the sand there? Big talk.
I always like to do the big talk.
Looks like trees.
That's funny. He just like chirped in front of each one of them. Is that some secret trophy you're trying to tell me about? It was just interesting how fast he did that.
Yeah, that was.
So precise. This guy's a precise player.
Yeah, he's been through this.
This makes me like want to play it again so bad.
I love this. I want to be somebody's Sherpa. I will never remember all of this.
I know, there's like a bunch of stuff. I mean, it's been years since I've played this game. He said, yeah, that's him naming his different buddies. Like, hey, you see this? That's George, that's Anna, Bobby, Keisha, and Martha. They're dead now.
Oh my god. God, how do you know when you get all the stuff? This map is like,
Huge.
it's a lot.
I mean, I guess that when you've played it 5 times or more like this guy,
Yeah.
you just kind of remember.
Is this another
Oh,
mural?
so see, you're like rescuing these little dudes.
We sung together. That was so nice.
Oh, okay. He's like trying to recount the story for you.
I love this so much. I'm going to die.
He's like, and then this was our ships. So it looked like you had like flying ships at
Yeah.
some point. God, it's such harmony
Yeah.
when you guys talk together. It's so amazing. Taylor's like, stop crying, Kelsey.
I can't.
You're making me cry.
Look at how beautiful this is. My God, you guys. This is a 2012 video game. Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? Okay, there he is. We're okay. I thought I lost him.
Where's my brother? I feel like it's also PC. People have a lot less like drops and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You straight up, man, you were scared.
I was.
My brother.
I don't want to lose him.
Oh man, he got you that. Look at your scarf. You know,
It's
they
so
make this scarf
What?
that you can buy. Yeah.
I want to knit this scarf. Why is he just laying down?
Ooh,
like
do that. Yeah.
How do I lay? He's
You
just
mean
gonna
sit?
sit with me. Okay.
He's like, all right, we sat. Well, there's a bunch on Etsy, but I'm gonna go post a link for you guys in the chat. There's like these scarves that people have. They're so amazing.
It would be like a really pretty like silk scarf, you know? Something just unlocked. I heard a noise.
Dude, for real, having the scarf and the poncho, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But you could never use your arms though. These are like armless people.
Whee! Where are we going, bud?
Who needs arms when you can fly, for real?
Yeah, that's
Like-
true. These arms when you have a little buddy.
I really do want a journey scarf. Kelsey, it's so pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look after playing.
I don't know
God.
if you have Discord still open, but I'm gonna put one in our general for you.
Okay. Ooh, there's one over that way.
Actually, I'm gonna put it in a secret Discord as well.
Okay.
So that secret Discord can be in on this.
Get our patrons in on the fun. Ooh, almost crashed. Whee! Have we been here before? What's this one, bud?
Love this scarf. Beautiful.
There's like a noise happening.
I know, I hear it.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Ooh.
Something's flying around.
More scarves. Hi.
Oh, look at that. Upgrade right up top. I faded. Oh,
Yes.
he gotcha. Nice. Now that's an upgrade I did find on my own when I played it the first time. Because I only upgraded my scarf like twice the first time I played it.
Really?
I had the shortest scarf.
Where are we headed now?
Man, these are pretty.
Back toward the mountain, perhaps?
I know, like the journey scarf is cool, but Lev was saying like, I want one, but I want it long, like that scarf.
Yeah.
Because the one that's in this picture, I mean,
Wow.
it's like a normal, decent sized scarf for a normal person. So Kelsey, when you knit yours, it has to be like a minimum of like 30 feet long.
Okay. That's a project and a half. This is a spooky area, my god.
Jose said apparently you can ride the scarves like you fly with your partner if you follow them as they move.
He doesn't
So I
even
guess the little like floaty dudes.
he doesn't even need to chirp to refill me, like just being near him refilled my scarf.
Yeah, I think that's a thing too. But like when you're flying, it's better to like yell at each other.
I wonder
You
if these
good?
little-
You still good?
Go. There we go.
Like, just want to make sure you can make the jump. Oh
Ooh,
no!
I'm gonna help this little guy. Let's go. Ooh, bitch. I helped you.
buddy.
Oh, he's riding the fishes. No, that's
Buddy.
me. That's me. I'm riding the fishes.
Whoa! I know. Ismail was like, yeah, that scarf would be great, but then someone's gonna step on it while you're trying to walk. Just
To completely fucking decapitate you.
That was spooky.
Yeah.
It's like a whole machine
two.
going on in there.
And then 2. Okay, I'm gonna trust this little man. Where are we taking? Where are we going?
Oh, Lev, like, that's the part I can't wait for her to get to. He's talking about his favorite part of the game, and
Oh.
it's a part that was like real big in the trailers, and it is still like one of the best parts of this game.
Oh, that's me. I've ridden to the top. Is my buddy coming?
I think that's the next level, actually.
Does he come with?
Yeah.
Does
Maybe he's out of scarf juice.
Okay, we're good, we're good. We're good. I got scared, but we're okay. Okay, okay. Oh, that was scary.
Like, can you both do just a big fucking talk right there? Oh wait, he's taking you somewhere. To upgrade around this corner or something?
Maybe? Oh yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, man.
This dude knows. This dude's
He's so
got it.
good. Yeah, give him some little chirps.
This is so exciting. Okay, okay.
Like, this guy is going to like.
My scarf's like as long as his now, perhaps longer.
Man, if we were bigger on this, like, he would get so many people just like run into his Steam page like, you, Kelsey, you're so nice.
Yeah, after we get done with the stream, I'm gonna tell this guy like, hey, you were on a podcast.
That would be. Hey, we might get a new follower
Maybe, new friend.
from that. He'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm like sweating.
Oh, yeah. You're nervous about meeting your friend?
I'm just so happy, excited.
So,
Oh.
see, like, you guys, like, created, like, a power from something
Yeah, we built like a whole little city.
after discovering and channeling that power. And I guess, like, rose to the pinnacle of society, I guess.
Well, I'm
I mean,
scared
there
for
are
the
some, like,
downfall.
crazy, in-depth, like, theories about this game. I love the way Lev has pictured this guy. He's like, I bet he's just some dude that chills out every weekend with, like, a glass of wine and just is like, time to help my weekly person.
What's next, my dude? Is there? Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
Oh, dude, now they're all talking. They're just chirpity chirping it.
I got an achievement called Explore. I wonder if that means like we got everything, because I feel like we got everything.
Yeah. So, alright, Lev. Yeah, this is, yep. Lev is so excited already.
Okay. I'm
Well, so-
scared.
There's just theories on, like, what led, like what this civilization was, what led to, because, I mean, clearly there was a downfall. It's all, you know, buried under the sand and ruined.
Ooh. Well, you can go like.
There's just, and there's also a trophy for surfing through every single like slalom thing. Oh no,
my
you
God.
missed it. But he got it.
It's fine. We're fine.
We're fine.
We're fine. I don't want to lose him.
Just keep surfing.
Just keep
No, surf.
Just keep surfing.
Yeah.
Did I lose him? He's behind me. Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
he's
We're good.
Woo! He's like, isn't this fun? Boosh. And you can talk that whole drop. Oh, there was another upgrade up there at the top. You guys fell out.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's just a bunch of theories on like who these people were, what their purpose was, just like all these things about them, because those murals can, like, they kind of say so much,
Yeah.
but there's no clear
This one.
answer. I think he's taking you to that upgrade.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. This is a really incredible. My God, this game, you guys. I'm just in awe of this. I'm taking a screen cap of that because that's just too good.
I'm glad it's blowing your mind
Yeah.
at being 8 years old.
I know. I was nervous for this game because I didn't want you to like lose the magic of the visuals you first had when you played it, but like no,
No.
it's still incredibly gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's holding up big time.
There you go, mural time. Bloop. Ah.
God, you guys, the scarves.
He's like pointing at them and telling me the story. Is this where we go?
I guess. Like, I'm in love with this guy.
Yeah. This is incredible.
He's like, not even playing with me. I'm just watching him interact with somebody else, and I love him.
Jump and do the thing. Okay.
So Taylor had asked what some of the theories were, but I don't want to get into like specifics. So
Yeah,
I
we
don't
can
want
definitely
to
talk,
spoil,
like-
what you think about it later.
Okay. Yeah, after we play fully through this, I'm definitely gonna expound upon some things. These little red scarf pieces, they kind of remind me of those Chinese New Year lottery tickets, you know?
Yeah.
Did they like make up the language for this?
Yeah, so actually Jose just posted something in our Discord about it. Apparently every single symbol actually does mean a different thing, and they created like a language
That's
for this.
crazy. Okay, so we're gonna make big scarves to go across that gap. Here we go.
Oh no, he's like, let's surf.
He's good at surfing and I'm not great. Okay, gate. And then I missed it. I got that one though.
Phew.
Okay.
Just that sand is so nice.
Look at this riding on the jellyfishes together. Oh,
Yes.
so happy.
I just want to be on that sand.
I know, I just really want to cover myself in the sand and have like a nice little.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, look at
What
that.
did you do? A very secret one. You got it.
Okay.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's just way down there.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go, buddy.
He's like, I'm here. It just
Ugh.
feels so just like carefree and fun.
It does.
You're just like
It's-
surfing with your buddy.
It's spooky down here, though. It's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
spooky.
Oh, it's about to not be spooky. You ready?
Okay.
Check out this camera shot.
Holy shit, that is so good. Oh my god.
Look at this. Man, that's the scene I remember the most. Lev, is that you? Yep. Lev, right there.
This is
That's
so
the thing.
pretty. I'm
Ugh.
blown away.
It's so gorgeous.
Where's my buddy? There he is.
Yeah, he's just up there. Whew. I just love the way, like, when you talk real big, the sand just, like, kind of pushes out.
Oh, we're gonna get a little meditation action here. Yes. I'm so about this. This is so pretty. I'm going to cry.
Lev is like, screen cap it, please.
I did.
Oh, man, yeah. Lev said that this part was so pretty, his eyes got misty. Taylor's gonna cry. She said, I mean, it's just...
Just, like, take it in, y'all. It's wonderful.
Very fulfilling. Like, I just took the nicest deep breath. Just like... you know? It's just very satisfying.
Alright.
God, I love the talking. Just like that little violin string just...
We surf again. It's like hard to keep track of where he is. I'm so scared I'm gonna lose him. I have faith that this guy will not lose me.
Nah, he's good. He's got you back.
He's got me.
Whoosh.
Woo! Whoosh! This is so much fun!
He's like, yeah! You're like,
yeah! Alright. Is he laying down again? Are you okay? I worry when he lays.
Yeah, that freaks me out a little bit. I didn't know you could just, like, die there.
Is there like a... What is the button to fall on your face?
There wasn't one when I looked it up. Here, let me, then he just kind of got back up. Here, let me do... Journey, PC... Laying down. Lie down, faceplant move. That's apparently a thing.
Okay.
Does anyone know how to make him lie down on command? I've seen several people who can do this. They just kind of flop on the ground and stay there like they were sitting down. It says, while running quickly, move the stick back and forth 2 times.
Oh. So
I guess for
maybe
you,
it's,
it'd be like W, WS, WS.
like back and forth? Not side to
Yeah.
side?
Well, it says move the stick back and forth 2 times.
Okay.
That's apparently a thing you can do. But it says while running.
Okay.
Okay, then there's the faceplant move. There's a whole move on this. I've never heard of this.
This dude's taking us to journey school.
So, it says, what is it good for?
What is
It's
it
good for...
Oh.
It's good for a ha-ha, we're falling. Short break. There are 4 methods on controller. So that's the controller. But I want the PC method. Start walking, and then press alternate W and S fast.
Okay, that's
This method
hard
is a
to
bit
do.
inconsistent. Timing has to be right. However, like the second method, it can be done during cutscenes where the player has no control over the camera. If your mouse sensitivity is set to high and you've also got the space to move the mouse wildly, this is much easier. You hold W and spin the camera around until they fall.
Oh, I can do that.
Or a fairly consistent way is faceplant with mouse and keyboard is to walk forward with the camera forward, then quickly turn the camera behind and back to the front when you start to stumble. Press S.
That was a lot.
Yeah. See, this is not a happier little cutscene.
Yeah, it feels pretty stormy to me.
So I guess start walking and then press W and S really, really fast.
Okay. hard to do. Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's spooky.
But then it does say if you hold W and spin the camera around the character by pushing the mouse left and right, you can just like fall over.
Okay, I'm gonna try that next time.
I'm gonna watch this video. It's 17 seconds long.
Okay.
Okay, so he is walking forward, and then he just spins it, and the dude literally just fell over.
No, it didn't quite work.
I bet he's like, "Are you trying to fall over?"
I am trying to fall over. This is a scary place.
Yeah. Okay. Done with that.
We're gonna walk into the light together.
So yeah, the faceplant is just whenever your traveler gets dizzy, I guess, yeah.
That's cute.
And yeah, I know, Lev.
Okay. I'm gonna land on this little rack.
Trying to let Kelsey just have this game. But Lev was like, "Oh, you're here. You're in this section of the game."
Feels like a pretty
Okay.
sad section. Not gonna lie.
So yeah, you definitely learn from those things. See how they like fly into the holes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want to know that.
Okay. Is this gonna be like that fucking scene in Gris where you're like underwater peacefully looking for a puzzle piece or whatever and that fucking eel gets you? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Screamed so loud.
I mean, mildly. Oh, he's saying upgrade. I think it's
Upgrade.
through that one. Yeah.
There we
I love this guy. Watch it have been me the entire time.
go.
Yeah, I definitely don't know this game that well.
This feels like underwater-y almost.
Yeah. Have you looked at that game company forums? There's so much for this game. The game is an entire community. I mean, yeah, there's just so much. There's just so much with this
Oh,
game.
these are like ribbons.
So I think you can like kind of like ride up them. You just kind of like you jump and it doesn't cost you. Oh, cool.
Wow.
There's an upgrade there.
I see.
He's like, come on,
I'm trying.
you got this.
There we go.
Thanks, guy. Oh man, I love the way you like fly up it. There's just this vortex under you.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, I didn't really, because Taylor even said there's like a whole sea-type level, and I'm guessing that was this one.
This
And yeah,
definitely.
there's
There's
the-
like jellyfish and kelp, etc.
Here's the jellyfish ones. I mean, a desert is essentially a sea, you know?
Yeah. The Great Dune Sea. Fly, little guy. Up, up, up we go. Okay.
So he's just behind you.
Okay. So you just
So
oh, there's
that's
an
how his
upgrade back
bite-
there. There's an upgrade.
Oh, yep. He's like, hurry! I think you can fly the whole way. You got so much scarf.
Ha! Ha! Fall. Get the upgrade. Okay. Yeah.
You got it, you got it. Man, I just don't know how you can play this one on mouse and keyboard. It seems ridiculous.
It's not hard.
But I don't see how you play anything on mouse and keyboard. So.
Yeah. Okay. This is really creepy. I'm like, I don't like underwater stuff.
Well, at least you're not underwater.
I feel underwater. I feel like I need to be holding my breath.
Dum, dum.
Look at his fucking scarf go. Did you see that?
I did see that. Woo, woo!
I remember those from earlier. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and here's like broken pieces of one.
So I guess these are part of the like power machine that you guys had built.
Power machine.
Real, his scarf has like a mind of its own.
Yeah, he's like shaking his head at this thing. Do I need to?
He's like, no, this is bad.
Bad stuff. No, like. Oh, sapeuki. It looked like gargoyles.
They look like snakes.
Yeah, like bats or something. Somebody calling
Yeah.
for help? What is that? It's a jellyfish.
Yeah, it's one of the little flying dudes. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Hey, it's okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck. I wasn't ready for that.
He's like, come here, come here.
God. Oh, fuck. Why did that?
Right when Jose was like, so pretty.
I'm gonna cry. I'm like an inch from peeing myself. God, fuck.
Oh, dude, I guess they're doing the Back for Blood beta this weekend.
Back for Blood?
The new Left 4 Dead.
Oh, I hear the fucking thing again. There's a new Left 4 Dead?
Yeah.
I'm scared. Where? No.
Attention, your buddy. I'm just gonna let him take this.
My heart rate is high.
And it looks like he wants you to take it.
Oh no.
Oh, I just hate that scarf thing.
Go this way? I'm just gonna follow where this dude's scarf is leading me. Oh, here's a mural.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh god.
I guess they had then created these machine things, which are those guys.
Okay.
Okay.
My heart, little man.
Okay. No, Liv. It's not by Valve.
What? This
He
game?
goes, there's a new Left 4 Dead? Valve learned to count to 3?
Oh.
No, they did not.
So is it like Left 4 Dead or is it just Left 4 Dead adjacent?
No, it's the team who created Left 4 Dead, Turtle Rock Studios, but they are making it on their own, like sans Valve, you know?
Okay.
It's called Back for Blood. It was shown off. Yes, Jose. It was shown off at the Game Awards, and I
Oh.
signed up for the beta. I mean, Kelsey, it is Left 4 Dead. Hands
Okay.
down. You play as 4 people, but there's a whole new suite of zombies to watch out for.
Fuck yeah, I
One
miss
of them
Left
has
4
like
Dead.
8 arms and it's like a fucking spider human
Gross.
zombie thing that can like web you up, liquor style.
There's a
Yeah,
bunch of these
so I
guys.
signed up for the beta, and I didn't really get an email, so I guess I didn't get into it. But people are playing it on Twitch right now,
Oh really?
and now I'm sad and pissed off.
We could be playing that. Oh, there's an
I
upgrade.
love Left 4 Dead.
I do too, man. I haven't played in like
It was my
years.
shit. God, I played it all the time.
Yeah.
So, okay, Jose, you knew the name of it when I was talking about it. So he just got on Left 4 Dead 2 on Steam recently, and the updates blew his mind with all the user content they made. So do you like Left 4 Dead, Jose? Is that like your jam too? Because never play it with Burton.
I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Go! Go! Ah! Okay, okay. We survived, we survived. He fell over again.
Alright, Jose loves the Left 4 Dead. Here's all I'm gonna tell you. They said that him Ferdin played it the other night.
Yeah.
Don't trust that fool. Because
He'll-
Ferdin is always running up to the witch.
Yeah, he
trying
is.
trying to pee on it. I don't know how many times I would have to be like, I ain't getting you out of the closet this time. You stay in there.
Oh my god.
You do this, it's your choice.
That level fucked me up a little bit. A lot bit.
A lot of it.
A lot of bit.
Oh, well, just wait. Yeah, just wait.
So it's
Oh,
like we
God.
built the creatures and they became sentient and then like killed everybody is what I'm.
I like wiped everybody out, yeah.
And
And,
now,
then see,
like, Our
there it is being covered in
civilization
sand.
is covered in sand.
See, our technology killed us. Terminator style. I'm noticing stuff in that cutscene right now that I'm wondering if Lev notices as well. But I won't say anything about it till later.
Okay.
But then look, then like a red one shows up because they're all white. You know,
Oh,
they're all white.
I didn't take it that way. That's interesting now that you mentioned that. Okay, because
Well-
like the big tall one has been white, and we're
Yeah.
red, and I just kind of assumed the white one was the special one, but maybe we're the special ones.
Yeah, because in all the murals, they've been the white ones, and the ones that died out were the white ones.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of like grew to be there.
I love this guy.
Taylor said it's like Atlantis, that whole Leviathan scene.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I got another achievement. It's just for completing the chapter.
the
I guess.
level probably, yeah. And he's right behind you, because see, there's a little white light there.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good.
If we get to a point and my buddy dies, I will be inconsolable. I will be inconsolable.
Okay, but Jose, there's a difference between trying to kill the witch and what Ferdin does. He likes to simply antagonize it.
Yes, to walk up and say "fuck you" to the witch.
Solely for the fun of seeing how far he can push it without it reacting. And I'd be like, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. And to his credit, he wouldn't die every time. He would actually pull off some pretty amazing things. So, hang on. Show me that mural again when it comes back to being controlled.
Yeah. Ooh, bye, buddy. Where are you going? Just like
Oh, so that's the thing with you. Okay.
yeah.
So that's
so
where, like, you came to be. Right.
that's me.
So, see, it did, like, fill with a water, kind of, and now you can, like, fly indefinitely
Oh, fantastic.
until you get out of it. And now... Ah, upgrade. Oh yeah, so I guess, guys, if Back for Blood comes out relatively soon, like we should all play that game.
Yeah, I would love that.
God, I want to play Left 4 Dead so bad. You know, I never played it in expert mode, and I kind of always wish I had like a 4-player team that I could have done that with. You know,
Yeah.
I did it once. I think it was with Sean and Blake one time. But they were playing, and in expert mode, yeah, see, expert realism, if you shoot your friends, like they get shot and die.
Oh fuck.
So like you can't, like you gotta really watch your shots. It sucks.
Is there?
That's what I want to get good at though, Lev.
Am I missing something here?
No, I think he was just like, have fun.
Okay.
I think he just likes to chill out sometimes.
Yeah. Just likes to be friends.
So, we did okay until he died trying to fill the car with gas, and then he died trying to get the last gas canister. The ball level. That's like one of my favorite ones.
He keeps pointing me back to this area. What are we looking at?
Is there something under it?
I don't know. He like pointed me to go this way,
Oh, okay, we'll go that way.
but I've
Is
been
there
this
a
way.
mural in there?
I tried.
Wait, go in there? I think you can fly up.
I can get on top of it.
I'm gonna look at him, see if he like saying something.
What am I missing?
I don't understand.
He's just sitting down. What do I do, friend?
I don't know. I don't see anything to happen there.
I don't either. There's like a...
Is it that light that's underneath it? I think he's talking about the thing underneath the platform that he's sitting on. Because there's that white light. Is that not something?
Is it an upgrade?
Is it? No, it's not. Okay.
No. I don't know what to do, friend.
I think he wants you to sit there by him.
But I did sit. And then he
Sit again.
got up and walked away from me.
Where's he going? No, he just jumped and sat. That was awesome.
Do I go sit on top of it? I go jump on top of it and then I sit. And sit. Is this what you want from me? He's beeping at me.
Don't know what that's. He wants to take a hit of the bong.
There's like a clock happening. Do you hear the clock?
Yeah.
Do I sit in here? I'm getting like charged up. Somehow.
I think it's just because you're in the juice.
Am I in the juice? I don't understand what Sit here?
Hey, now he's just sitting here. He's slowly floating. Whoa, he like disappeared.
Sit here. Now symbols are happening. Like this? I can't.
Okay. Journey. I don't know what this one is. This is the tower level. Let's see. Okay. As soon as you get the first.
Do I swim underneath it? There's like
Something to the right?
to the right? Up here?
Yeah. I don't know.
Point me to the thing, friend.
Yeah, he normally takes you like right to something, but he's just like, hey. Did he move on to the next one? Okay.
It looks like it.
I guess he's like, alright, this isn't gonna happen.
It's like we just fly platform to platform and let these little scarf fishes take us. Okay, here's another mural. This I know how to do. I know what to do here. Big talk.
I got you, guy.
Big talk. There we go. That's us.
Oh, and now there's two of them in the mural. That's cute. I don't know what he wanted. I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
Lev said, I think he just needed to take a break.
maybe. He maybe had
And
to go
yeah,
pee.
Jose, we're in the temple. And like, I looked it up, and it's just talking about where the different symbols are, but I don't know. I didn't see anything else at the moment. Tower level secrets?
Oh, this music is absolutely breathtaking.
Yeah, I was just thinking I'm gonna put this on my YouTube music and have this album on hand at all times. I see an upgrade. Where he's taking you to.
It's taking me to it. Here we go. Ooh, drift down ever so slowly.
You know, I'm gonna go look up Back for Blood stuff
Okay.
while you're doing that. It's supposed to come out June 22nd of 2021. Fantastic. And yeah, the closed beta begins 12/17. Why am I not in it?
It's not bad.
Because I registered for that alpha. I should be in it. Burn. Alright, do it again.
Here we go.
You were already pre-registered. Dang it. To adjust your preferences, sign in with that. Did I get an email that I don't know about?
Oh, big fish.
Back for Blood. Now I just gotta... Thanks for registering.
This guy
Game
better be
codes
friendly.
will be distributed starting December 15th on a first come, first served basis. Well, I guess I didn't get it. I get into so many. Man. I would have loved to play that. Yeah, see the carpet whale.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
See? He is a whale. I love him. He's beautiful. Honestly, he looks like a hammerhead shark to me.
Yeah, he's got the... Oh, where are you going? Where are we going? Oh.
Upgrade. I'm coming, friend!
Oh. No. Fall down. Fall down. There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. I feel so upgraded. Back to carpet whale.
Oh no, he's
Nope,
got a mural.
carpet whale's diving. Fly.
It's alright. You have tons of scarf.
I do have so much scarf.
You have like way too much scarf.
I don't have enough scarf. That's you and me. Two
Oh,
buddies.
that's your journey so far.
Yeah, you haven't been following this?
Yeah, because it was you alone,
Yeah.
and then when he shows up. That's cute.
Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Can we... Oh, we're surfing. This dude love to surf.
You're like, I hate walking. You're like, why would you walk when you could just fly?
This is gorgeous, though.
You know how much cloth it would take to make giant bridges out of a scarf?
A lot.
Too buku.
Drifting slowly down. Big talk. Give me the big talk. And then that's us sprinting down
guys
into
surfing?
the spooky area.
Scarf is a funny word.
Scarf, 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 scarf. Oh, Clem. Hey, Clem. Welcome. You been here long? Come to these parts often?
Like forever.
Clem's been here a while?
Yeah.
Hi, Clem. I didn't know you joined. Oh, that's I'm just walking. Okay. Did this? It's gone. My buddy's
Yeah.
like, what are you doing?
That was your surfing one. Like, sorry.
Okay, okay, okay.
Alright, where are you going? He's taking you somewhere.
Take me. Are we going back to the beginning? Because I can't handle going back to the beginning, my dude.
Oh my god. I bet he was like, hey, you didn't do that thing I wanted you to do.
I can't figure out how to do it. This is what I talk about when I'm like, I don't want to disappoint him. Okay. Oh yeah, this is something different.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is a secret. I saw it on the thing.
Ooh.
Another
Okay.
mural.
Oh, there's a dead person.
And tons of people like memorial for him. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Something behind this
Is
one?
there? This dude knows all the secrets. Holy shit.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
Okay.
This guy's so good. Okay.
I don't think I've ever been here before. Oh, is there another one?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Ooh. Hey, that's one of the things from Flow. Okay, so they had a flower in the desert,
That's so
and now they have the thing from
cool.
Flow.
Okay.
That's fantastic. So cool.
This dude literally like just lives on this game, and I love him for it.
I appreciate that, yeah. Okay, so... yeah, Clem's like, I've been here for like 40 minutes, man.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to look at chat because I'm so engrossed in this beautiful game.
And then Jose was like, what if when you're done they don't speak English? Do you still communicate by chime?
I'll just buy a violin and play him one note over and over and over. I love the texture in this game.
Yeah. I think I know what the next level is. But see, they gave you like the one scary thing, and then they went with like just like a nice chill one. Just fly through the tower, you know?
Yeah. I needed that. Okay, there's our big white mother. She gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah, she does. She should have been like a cello. She's like, whoa.
Yeah, whoa. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller, perhaps.
She's telling you about your own journey.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means she's been watching you so far, or if she's like, I knew you would take this journey.
Maybe we're like fulfilling a prophecy. Now we're gonna go back to a windy ass desert. Climb to the top of the mountain. We're going to the mountain.
You're so close to the mountain.
We're gonna do it.
Oh god.
Me and my buddy, we're gonna do it. You can do this. That's you. You can do this. You got this. Fulfill the prophecy. Oh.
It's like, go. Man, you're so close to the mountain.
I'm hype. I'm scared. My beverage is out.
Yeah, yep. This is where I thought we were going. Okay. Yeah, Lev. I know.
I'm not
Lev
ready.
Lev is not ready for you to go in here.
I love this guy.
Serpentine, serpentine. I was about to ask if you wanted me to go get you another drink, but I can't give it to you.
I mean, if you really want to. Look at how spiraled up my scarf is. My scarf is long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, it's snowy. We're so close.
God, you were like right there.
Oh, my husband just started playing Rocket League. You guys ready for that?
How do you know?
I got a Steam notification.
Oh, I just thought like every time he started, he just like was in the other room and goes, Rocket League!
Could hear him doing his jumping jack warm-ups. Rocket League! Rocket League!
No, I just picture him with like 20-pound dumbbells in each hand and he goes, Rocket!
He's kettlebelling.
Rocket!
Oh no, one of those creepy guys. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. How we get all the way up there, my guy? How are we gonna do it?
Man, I almost had a panic attack just now.
Why?
I did the like kettlebell thing, right?
Yeah?
and my finger locked up so bad.
Oh no.
I was like, is it gonna be this way forever?
Are these like more gravestones, but they're bigger? Am I just getting really small? Am I Thumbelinaing?
Am I just getting smaller?
Oh, you hide behind it when the wind comes. Thank you. Ah. Oh, don't jump, don't jump. Say thank you.
Man, he like knows how far he can push it too.
Yeah, we got this. We got this. Dig in. Dig your little stick legs in. The whole ground is whipping.
He knows like where to go. He says you can make it.
I'm coming. I can. We can do this. Let's do this. Okay. Okay, more little gravestones.
That's better.
Did we go through the mountain?
No, look up real quick. I think it's still. I mean, I think it's just obscured by all the like. Oh, you cold, buddy. I'm so sorry.
I help you. Sorry, you're cold.
I don't know if he's cold. I think he's scared.
Yeah. Oh, the moon.
Ooh,
Beautiful.
very nice.
Oh, I don't like these noises that are happening.
I was about to say, I was like, I hear something. I love the animation for them like pushing forward through the wind.
That's really good.
I always loved it.
There's a lot of just wonderful, subtle things in this game. Look
Yeah.
at the way the snow is piling up around our feet, though. That's really pretty.
I hope it's worth it when you get up there, Kelsey.
I hope so.
Think about this, like you're all you know is go to the mountain and you're just pushing through everything you come across. You don't even know what's there.
I don't
you
know what's there. As long as I'm with my buddy, everything will be okay. What did we find?
A razor.
Ooh, warm us up. Feels so nice. Oh, we can like fly up.
See, that's the one that you fly up. There were some scarf dudes. There you go.
There we go. Yes. Oh, help me,
Yeah,
buddy.
let 'em-
Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
All right, what's happening now? Where
Okay.
are we? No, us.
And that's what, the wind, right? So that's those things that you guys created living in the windy spot. So I guess it's full of those things.
Great. Can't wait to see more of those horrifying shark creatures. All right.
But it's like, yeah, they don't even give you food to come to the mountain. They don't give you a sandwich, a cookie, or cheese. They just say, you come here now.
Just go fulfill the
Come here
prophecy.
now.
Fine, I guess. Oh, is this our final bridge? My heart is like really beating hard. Okay, you gotta know. We're like unfreezing the scarf. Ooh, that sound.
Thank you.
I hate the sound of stuff being frozen. Ugh. Look at our scarves, we match. I'm scared. The music's gone.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa, wow. That's some wind.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, look, your scarves are freezing.
Okay. Hand in hand, we do this. My friend, you and I, we've come this whole way together. We're gonna make it to the top of this mountain, do this prophecy, and get that horrible shark guy out of here.
Oh, I see that.
Ah!
You see that dude?
Yes.
He's like, I got you.
Oh, there's
Ismail said this
so
game is
much
just so
happening.
soothing that he was falling asleep.
I'm the opposite of falling asleep. I'm so nervous.
Well, yeah, because you're like in it right now. Oh, bro!
He sees me! No!
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay. I get it. Don't go out in the open. I'm okay. I'm okay.
You just wandered out there? So, do you want me to tell you something?
I understand that I have to stay under these things.
No. Look at your scarf.
He busted out my scarf!
Yeah, you ain't as long as him now.
Oh no!
You can actually, like, lose it.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because when I played it the first time, I got ate up.
Oh my god.
Flew all over me.
I'm scared. I'm just like clicking, like, please. Okay, we're gonna be okay.
Ismail, Jinx is even asleep. It's so soothing. Look at her back there.
Ah! There's wind.
God, I like hear stuff. Hear things going on. Don't like it.
Okay. We got this. We can do this. As long as we're holding
We go to a
hands.
cave? Cool,
Nothing
okay.
can tear us apart.
Alright, we got a cave. Very nice.
Is it though? Or do those horrible things live here? I'm so tense. My shoulders. I miss my long scarf.
Alright, so he's taking you to every mural.
We're gonna see the whole story.
Whoosh!
History. Everybody's going to the mountain.
Pilgrimage there. That was a nice little conversation.
It's crazy how it feels like a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so scared.
You're not too much shorter than him with your scarf.
I feel like I'm like half his length. I hate that. I hate that sound.
Here's somebody.
Okay.
I totally heard that. He was like, wait, now! There's the light. It's coming.
Does he see us? How does he see us?
He saw you. Yep, you weren't in there good. It's gonna get you.
No! Fuck. I'm so sorry. Is he scolding
Get
me?
up.
Is he making sure I'm okay?
I think he's like, come on, get up.
My short
Oh.
scarf. I'm so
Not
sad.
you, puppy. I didn't mean to wake you up.
No. No. No.
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
Look at your little nub. Give him a big talk. Fill him up. There you go, buddy. See, look, the cold slowly eats away how much fly time he has.
God.
Alright, just like hang out right.
I can't
God.
get in.
There you
Okay,
go.
we're in.
That's good.
Fly.
He said to move it. Yeah, let's get in there. look around real quick?
I trust him.
Okay. I bet he like whipped that camera.
Yeah, he
All over.
knows.
Like, nope, we're good. I mean, I hear something. Okay. I'm guessing that's him doing the big like, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, you know what to trust. As soon as he hits that, you know it's safe to go.
Go. Okay. All right. I have no scarf.
And you were in like the mountain pass.
Little gravestones everywhere. It's like Mount Everest. Oh god. Okay, it's a jellyfish. We're fine.
Grass.
Okay, here we are.
God, and they just freeze right back up.
My scarf is so little. Woo.
Okay.
Okay. My guy's like freezing.
Yeah, it's got no scarf to eat it.
I'm so nervous. Okay, we got this. It's gonna be okay.
I was like, why is he running straight for the edge? You don't want to do that.
Ah, I see.
Ah, yeah, there's little patches that the snow's not there.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This guy's so good. He knows exactly when and where. Looks like
Yeah, he knows how far to push it.
like getting caught up in the scenery.
Straight down. Yep.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so afraid of falling. There's the mountain. There's the fucker.
There it is.
Okay, let's do this.
All these people
Straight
that have been
forward.
here, but you have. That music getting you?
Yes. I'm just like talking to him like, tell me it's gonna be okay.
Jose said he even tried searching different streams to see if he could find who the other person was, but no luck. God, it's right there.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh, his scarf is actually like deteriorating.
Oh my god.
He's like, you got it. He's that wing. Look, it's just like blowing
It's
his
just
scarf
blowing it
away.
up.
He's lost all of it.
I mean, you can't even big talk, it's just all small talk from here on out.
Yeah.
O'er the mountain we will go. Gotta get to the top. I'm not. Please. We're freezing. Please.
You see his little chirps? How they're so faint?
I won't die here. I won't die here. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah. Come on. Go. Go. We have a prophecy to fulfill. We can't dilly-dally. Ain't no time to freeze. God, I can't even talk anymore.
Jose's like,
no,
the anxiety
no,
is real.
No! No! I'm still holding W.
Lev's like, I'm crying right now.
Come on. We're okay. We're gonna make it. I tried, Mother. My scarf's back. My scarf's back. We got our fucking power back. Let's do this. Where's my buddy? I'll use my scarf on my buddy. Yes, fucking go. Yes. Where's my buddy? I miss him. No, fuck off, dragon. I'm going to the mountain. Ah, he's back. Yes. I feel physically sick.
Did you see?
See
It's your
what?
buddy.
My buddy. I'm so happy. Yes. Whoa.
Oh man, I just thought of a really good comparison that might make me cry. But I'll tell you when it's done.
Okay. We fucking
Man,
did
he
it.
does love to surf.
Dude lives to surf. Whee!
Picking behind you. Here he is.
I'm so happy. I thought we died. I seriously thought the game was about to end there, and I was about to burst into sad, sad tears.
Sing to him. Big talking.
Oh, I'm big talking. Where's my... There we go.
See, that would make me feel weird that like right click was flying, but then right click is holding down to talk real big. I feel
So
like I
left
would
click is
be
fly,
freaking out.
and then right click is big talk.
Yeah. Ismail was trying to focus on what was going on, and he put his hoodie on backwards.
It's my whale shark. We're getting there. We're getting there. That is the top of the mountain. It is within sight, within reach. All you need is a buddy.
Where's your buddy?
Where's my buddy? Wait, where's my buddy?
He's flying. There he is.
Go, go,
Gotta
go,
keep on
go,
singing
go.
to each other.
Yes. We're gonna do it.
There he is.
No friend.
Oh look, your scarves are gone.
Oh yeah. Is this it? Is he urging me on?
Come here, buddy.
Follow me. I want to go together. This is our mountain. I'm missing
Just
something.
like writing stuff in the sand. I think he just drew you a heart.
I think so.
Yeah, he's drawing you hearts. Oh my god, he's drawing you hearts! Recorded forever.
I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry. I love this guy.
That's amazing.
What the fuck?
This is like for real recorded forever that you will know that that really happened. Lab just said, I have played this game twice. This is the first time that I have watched it. I have cried all 3 times. I'm kind of crying.
This is a lot.
Can you give him a big old hell yeah right there at the end?
Give me a hell yeah.
He's
Hell
like,
yeah.
hell yeah! Laugh. He's like, the waterworks just keep coming.
I'm having emotions. What the fuck? so much fun. Really get a tissue. Oh.
Companies say thank you.
Oh my god. So, I didn't expect to cry on this stream.
I did. I knew you would.
God.
Lev said goodbye, good friendo.
Oh, that was so emotional. I wonder if there was anything at all we missed. Like, I wonder if there was that one piece in the tower, if I got what he needed me to get there.
Maybe.
Ugh. Fuck.
But see, well, so that's not one. But there was a person in one of those things when you were flying by. Those are real people playing the game right now.
What?
Now that you've beaten it, if you were to play it again, you'll notice those flying stars going by as you play it.
Oh my god, cool.
That's people completing the journey.
What? Oh. This game is a lot.
Yeah. Like, yeah, for real. Lev was saying this is like the first game where he had been touched so emotionally without a single line of dialogue.
Yeah.
And that this hit harder than like anything else.
Yes.
Like for real, if we hadn't started to talk, see, okay, Jose went ahead and beat me to it. The ending, I was just thinking, is so much like going through the Good Place door.
Oh, that hurts my soul. We don't talk about that, Jose. God.
But it is, and you don't know that yet.
Ugh.
Because, like, the game is actually still going.
There's like post credits. Is there?
Well, there's just what happens when the credits end.
Okay. All right. God, this game made me scream in fear. It made me happy, anxious. It overwhelmed me with love.
See that? Two people just jumped out of the surfing thing?
Yeah.
Those two people are on their journey right now.
God. So much.
Are you glad you played it?
I'm so glad I played it. God, if I could be like...
I don't know how you could have gone this long without having this inside you.
I know. Yeah, I'm happy that I played it now.
Yeah.
This game gave me what I needed. God. All you fucking need is friendship. That's all you need.
Pretty much. So the game is called Journey because there is no real beating this game.
Yeah.
Because the credits have ended, and guess what happens?
You start back at the beginning?
You land right there, and it literally starts again. This game is about the journey.
Oh my god.
That's the end game, is the fact that you had that journey, and now you can have another one with another person.
And you...
And here's your companion.
Snow Prism.
Aw, what a cool name.
That is a cool name. I love you, Snow Prism.
Oh, look!
What?
And it said, hello, YMBToAP. Thank you for traveling this journey with me.
Hi! Oh my god, hi! I've been crying for so long.
Oh my god, hi!
I'm gonna cry again. Oh. Whoa.
Wow.
This is literally so much. Oh my god.
Like because you're playing it, right?
Yeah.
Veslia's playing it,
I'm playing it on Veslia on my on that profile.
Dude, we absolutely loved you. You were the
You were
best
so amazing.
person to take a journey with.
Holy shit.
Really.
I'm sorry, I'm like openly weeping now on stream. Oh, it was so much fun. That was
Oh my
amazing.
god.
Ugh. Okay, that was Journey.
Oh my god. I'm just like a little amazed that he's like, oh hey, here I am. Your friend.
Yeah, how did you find the stream? And how long have you been here?
Yeah, I know. I haven't been checking like who's
Ugh.
in it. Oh my god.
Tears.
Oh, he did the same thing that Jose was doing. He was just browsing streams and
That's
found
amazing.
us.
That's so cool.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank you so much for playing with me. uh,
So, I've been telling her about this game for years, and this was actually the result of a bet. And if I won, I could get her to finally play Journey, and you got to take her on that first journey. And you made me fall in love with you too. You are fantastic. You were the best companion.
gonna, I'm gonna throw up. I'm so emotional.
That is amazing. And you wanted to play Phasmophobia, but now you have like a lifelong friend
I'm
forever.
so happy we did this instead. This was much better. Oh man, that changed me.
Oh my god. Chat's just like, oh my god, friendship prevails. For real, this is probably my favorite stream because what the fact that like you showed up at the end. That's amazing.
Yeah, that is
Oh my
super
God.
amazing.
That's so cool. Levin said, how many times have you beaten the game? And he's like, oh, more times than I can count.
I thought so. You were really like taking me to all the nooks and crannies. That was like the full experience. Was there anything that I missed? Because there was that one spot in the tower where you were sitting at the beginning, and I was like, "There's something here. There's something he wants me to do." Yeah, this was literally the best way to play this game. Honestly, Jose, I agree that nothing beats this shit. This has been very very cool. Oh, just what the shop's saying. Okay.
Well,
Man.
we saw you doing the face plant a bunch, and we were trying to figure out how to do the face plant, but
Move, look, fly. Yeah, the face plant's not even in here. It's just like something you do, I guess. Good God. Should I swap us over to the other interface?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, make our faces bigger. I can see my tears coming out of my head.
Oh, and I did see. Oh, hang on. He just said, anyway, would you like to find that symbol you missed?
Oh, there was a symbol I missed? I wonder if it was at the very beginning, I bet. Yeah, well.
Oh, in the surfing. Oh, yeah, you did miss one there. That's right.
That was hard to get through. I'm not great at surfing. I'll have to get that on my next playthrough. I'm emotionally spent. I cannot just do another playthrough at the moment.
I had to. I did two back to back. I was so like rocked by that first one. I had to do it again.
Yeah, that was an adventure, man. I don't even know what I expected out of that game, but that wasn't it.
Yeah. Oh, he said that you can jump straight into a chapter the next time you play.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Thank you for the info.
Yeah, so I've only ever played this on the PlayStation 3, so... Alright, Ismail, go. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks for joining us, Mail. Oh, man.
So, yeah. I feel like that was a very successful Game Awards bet.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that's That beats Baba is You from last year.
I mean, that one was still fun though.
It was a lot of fun.
But you have become a different woman now.
Yeah, I feel changed. That was I want to look at the scarf that you put in the Discord. Um, how do I pull up? How do I make my screen happen in this? In Streamlabs, you know what I mean?
So there was a desktop capture one, and I think that's the one I have in that bottom right corner.
Desktop capture.
And I was
Display
just
capture.
capturing. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice scarf right there. I like that.
I kind of want that scarf.
Yeah, I want it like 30 feet long though, like you said.
Yeah. Oh man, the first time I played it, um, me and my partner both were getting got by the big
That
like
horrible
shark
snake
dudes.
monster.
And I
God.
remember like one time my guy got thrown like across the map, and
Oh.
I like refused to go forward, and I kept like trying to find this little like bubble in this in like the blizzard,
Yeah.
because we actually lost each other.
Oh no.
And I finally saw him, and he was standing in one place screaming for help. And we hooked back up and made it the rest of the way.
I feel so sad for people who like lost their buddies. I was so paranoid that I was gonna lose my snow prism.
Where is he
Man,
putting
so
it?
Taylor, when you were playing it and you lost your buddy, you completed the game by yourself? Lev only lost his buddy once. Did you guys meet back up again, Lev? Oh, they DC'd. That sucks. I'm glad my internet behaved
Oh.
today and I didn't get disconnected. So if you disconnect, does it tell you who your buddy was?
I don't think so.
Oh, the pain.
I think you're just now like, nope, I don't have a person now.
Man, that stinks. Yeah, so like you still see their name in the end. Okay, yeah, because it did say like
Crazy.
people met along the way, so that's good that it'll at least
Oh
tell
yeah.
you who you met up with. Um, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so this game, like the story behind it. So what I took away with, if you disconnect and meet other people, you see all their names. That's really cool.
Okay.
What I took away from it was that like you said, it's all about the journey, and like it seemed to me that the cloak people had like a big society that they built, and somehow the stone dragons or whatever came to life and kind of ruined everything. Like technology overtook them, or
Yeah.
whatever. And then I don't know. Why am I rebuilding the society? Is what I want to know. Is that what's happening? Is that like the little red people are coming into society to like start it anew?
Oh, because you're like freeing a bunch of the little scarf people,
Yeah.
and it's like when you do a journey, you just immediately go back. You
Yeah,
know?
so I think maybe what it is, it's talking about getting back the basics of your society. So like you get the little pieces of the scarves and you find, your buddy, you have the friend that works with it through it. Okay, so now that we've completed the game, looking at the murals and cutscenes might make more sense. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull them up in my second screen here, so we can just like have a look and see if there's just if I can just see the murals.
Yeah, because like every
Journey
time you guys would
murals.
open one, I was thinking further ahead to something that was gonna happen. And like Lev, I was waiting for when you got to go through the first scary part. And I was like, ooh, that's gonna get bad.
Yeah, that dragon when it first got me, that was really scary. um Yeah, so I see some murals here. I'm trying to get like a big graphic of all of them. Story glyphs in the tower level. No, there's no like graphic with everything together.
Yeah. Not even on like their wiki or something.
That's where I was. It just has like a bunch of individual ones. So
Oh, okay.
What a game. What a great game. I don't even know what to say about it other than like it was
Wow.
way more than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying
I just
to.
remember reading about it, when it first came out and just going, this does not sound like a great game. Like, you're just walking to a mountain and you might get paired with somebody. Like, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I know. Lev's like, and then there's people trying to say that video games are not art or
God.
emotionally capable of touching you.
Right. Like, what is this game but art? Like, for real.
Yeah. This game is purely making you think about what you've seen, what messages you can gather from it. That's art.
Yeah.
That is the purpose of art, is to touch you in a way and change you in some way. So, yeah, I love that game.
Being able to have a conversation just through like little chirps. that
Yeah.
was that was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so Snow Prism just said that's what game descriptions and reviews can't tell you. You just have to experience the game. Because when I read it, like I was saying, I didn't want to play it,
Yeah.
but I just kept hearing that it was so good. So I finally got it and played it. And
Yeah.
yeah, this is a game you can't describe.
Yeah, honestly.
You,
I like if
yeah,
I was
you
trying to
have
sell
to
this
feel
game
it.
to another person, I don't know even what I would say.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I've just kept telling you, you just have to play it.
Yeah.
It's something you must experience.
It truly is. Like there yeah, you just it's therapy. There you go, Jose. That's exactly what it is. Oh, God.
I mean, really, when I played it, I took away none of the story, like the murals and stuff.
Yeah.
But me and my partner were both first time players, and we didn't get half the murals or half the scarf pieces, because we were just trying to figure out the game.
Okay. Wow, it even has like a name of the civilization. It was called Rythulia.
Ooh. But my second playthrough, that guy was a pro. I mean, he knew where everything was, and he's the
Yeah.
one that taught me how to do just the like fly chirp thing.
Okay.
Because me and the first guy, we were just trying to figure it out.
Okay, here's all the glyphs. Here we go. So this is kind of small. I wonder if I can yeah, zoom in on that bad boy. So
If you
this
like
is
control, yeah,
the first glyph, which I took this to be a graveyard, right? Like a lot of people have tried, not many have succeeded.
yeah,
Zoom the heck in. There we go. And then the next one you get. So this is just you traversing across the sand. Like this is a windy desert that used to be a city, essentially.
hmm and now completely buried.
Yeah. And the pink desert. I think the pink desert was probably my favorite part. It was so pretty.
Oh yeah,
So you get two glyphs here, and that's like the 5 people, which at the end, there were 6 of those big white people, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe this is something to do with those
Well,
folks.
so it is said, and Snow Prism said yes, there were 6 at the end. Now, if you get all the glyphs, you apparently get a white robe that you can wear.
What? Cool.
So I'm wondering if there's these 5, and when you like die there,
Yeah.
if you are the 6th one,
Maybe.
you know?
That could be a thing. Okay, so the second glyph in the desert is. So one person.
Inventing
It's like
those
them riding the
machines.
dragons, right?
Yeah.
So the game calls the murals glyphs. You have to collect all the symbols to get the white robe.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So the glyphs are the murals, and then the symbols that make your robe or your scarf longer, you have to collect them all.
Okay.
So if you'd have gotten that one more, you'd be a white robe.
Just one more. I'll go back and get it one day.
I actually didn't know you could get the white robe till you started playing it, and I was trying to see why your robe, Snow Prism, was so cool. Because hers is just plain red.
Yeah.
Yours had all those designs, and I didn't know that every time you play it, it adds a layer of design onto it.
That's so cool. So
up to I
intricate.
think 4 times.
So this
But
glyph, I don't know
yeah,
what I don't know what to think about this one. It's just two
I think
levels of
it's
the
just
city,
them thriving in their city, just
just
saying like it
hanging
was
out.
populated,
Yeah,
like it was a densely populated, thriving city.
yeah.
That's what I take from that.
Pull chat over a little bit. There we go.
Just people everywhere, you know.
Yeah. Whoops.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna blow Twitch up a little bigger.
So
See
Sunken
that?
City. Okay, and then when you go underground, and this is where you find all those dragons. That was like really spooky when you go under the underwater looking part, and like the
Yeah.
side is lined with those big dragon heads. That freaked me out. There's a previous mural I missed.
So go up in your machine.
Ah, this
Or
one.
your
My
machine.
machine.
Go up in your machine.
Okay, so yeah,
Okay,
we have all the
so
people thriving in their city, and then you get down to this part where. So this is the. It has 6 here again, so there's 3 on this side and then 3 on this side.
yeah.
And then the
So
bridge has crumbled.
it looks like that's them inventing the scarf bridges because that's how the scarves were shown on some of the things. They were like, you know, all like snaky, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's them saying, well, instead of these physical places, we can just make this like scarf bridge thing. We're gonna
Okay,
invent
yeah.
this technology,
So they invent like flight.
and
And
then
then they
that's
lock the
when,
dragons away.
and then that's when they were like, ooh, scarves are yummy. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
Snow Prism said the scarves were torn apart here. You will see that part reenacted in a cutscene before the underground area.
Okay.
So maybe this is like a divide.
Yeah. Like a divide in the civilization. Like they had a disagreement or something.
And they are tearing a scarf.
It's like we don't need scarves anymore. Is this like a factory just churning out these dragons?
That's what I gathered.
Because there was that those revolving things that had those glowing pieces in it.
Yeah, because Snow took you to that one spot and was like, look at this. They're
Yeah.
building them here.
Right.
Kind of thing.
And
So
then you
yeah,
get
they're
to the
just
tower.
pumping out these guys.
So this was like somebody major died is what I got from this because they're kind of in a temple here, right?
If you want to see why there's a divide, you should see the cutscene.
Okay. Did the cutscene happen during the actual gameplay? I'm also glad I went into this game blind. There's no other way to have done this.
So that's what I'm kind of gathering, Jose, that maybe there was like a war.
Yeah.
I'm
Maybe
thinking
some
there's like
people were
the
like
people that wanted those machines, the snake
yeah,
machines.
and then people that still wanted to rely on their scarves for flight.
Yeah.
So yeah, I took this one to mean like somebody important died here, and there's kind of like a glyph above their head
Yeah.
or symbol.
Hmm. Okay.
And then we end up with the flying dragons, and they're shooting at each other.
I think that's their like searchlights.
Oh,
Them, you know, scouring.
but it looks
Well,
almost so.
no.
There's like the people riding it, so it's
Yeah.
3 versus 3. I think they're shooting at each other here.
I think you're right.
So this is why civilization fell.
Yeah, a war broke out.
War were declared. And then everybody goes to the mountain. They're all taking a big procession there, 3 by 3 by 3.
And then they all died.
So this is the first one. Yeah, so this is the part where it like tells your story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 5 goes in the tower level that players are led to activate as part of the story. Show the stages of your journey. So they display differently if you're traveling alone or with a companion, which makes sense.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you get little single player glyphs. And then the co-op ones, which are what we saw.
Awesome. See, it looks so much better in co-op.
Unused glyphs. There are 2 unused texture files, each show an alternate set of glyphs. These give some clues on how the story developed. give better details on how the war machines work, how the land got covered in sand, and even the ancestors. Huh.
With their names showing. Okay.
Okay, so it's just like more history. Boy,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
So it's not an unused glyph. It's unused glyphs.
Yeah.
So many.
And this is also unused. That one's cool.
Huh. Those were way back in the beta.
Okay.
Snow said, "Man, Snow is the like official like historian of Journey."
The Journey historian. God, I wouldn't have had this any other way. This is the best way to have experienced this game.
I mean, it was just made tenfold better. That as soon as it was done, Snow was just like, "Here I am."
Yeah.
Well, you're leagues ahead of us
Yeah,
in this
for
game.
sure. There's a quote section. It's just 3 dots.
Nice. So, okay then, Snow, when was the first time that you played this game?
Yeah, I'm curious to hear that. Only last year.
Oh,
Wow.
only since last year. Okay.
Does this cross-platform? So if I was playing, could I play with somebody who's on PlayStation, or is it?
I don't think so. Is Journey cross platform? No. I do not believe it is.
Hmm. Yeah, no cross-platform. The expert just told us here in chat.
Yeah. Well, that was amazing.
Yeah.
I really thought knowing it and just kind of watching you, it wouldn't have hit me as hard as it did, but it still did.
It's a hard-hitting
It's
game. I don't know how you could watch this and
still
not
fantastic.
cry. Yeah, that messed me up in all the good ways.
Yeah. And then yeah, Jose hit me first with because as soon as I was thinking about you going through the end, I was like, yeah, it's really the good placey. Like it's
Uh,
Cheaty and Jason going through the thing.
yeah, you just dissolve into little specks of light and become, I don't know, reincarnated, I guess. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
you just start right back over, so it truly is
Yeah.
like a reincarnation. Man, I don't even know what to say.
Jose had said that if he played this on his own, he would have just been a complete wreck.
Yeah, I'm glad I played this with everybody here, like, even still.
I just remember the whole like end credits, just my eyes just glazed over, just like I'm feeling so much stuff.
I was still holding down W to like halfway through the credits, and I was like, I don't need to keep going forward, I guess. My
Yeah.
journey is complete. And
Like this game just means, I mean, the word alone is the meaning of the game.
yeah,
It's just that game company. I kind of feel like that's why they haven't made many more games since this. They were like, how do we top this?
right. Now I'm kind of
I mean, we nailed it.
regretting that I didn't buy the bundle with Flower in it. So I want to look up Flower.
Man,
That game company, Flower.
I think you'd love Flower.
Let me turn my display back on. So
That was another game that I was like, that sounds kind of dumb.
I even just like the graphics from Flower. Like that's so pretty, and the fact that they included those
Yeah.
little Easter eggs that just had like it's the
Yeah.
flower. Remember this?
Like I played the demo and just thought it was fun, and I was like, well, that just seems like a nice, easy game. I'm just gonna play it, right?
Yeah. Okay, I totally remember Flow. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you start as like a little zygote thing, right? And you're just going through
Yeah,
life,
you just
kind
kind of
of.
grow into like little bigger amoeba things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one didn't get me. I should try it again. But yeah, Flower. I had Taylor play that too. It kind of goes like Journey. You're just like, oh, this is fun. I'm just doing stuff, and then it like takes a turn.
You find yourself sobbing.
I kind of felt bad at the end of that game,
Like you did something wrong?
a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like an environmental game.
Oh, okay.
Like,
So it talks about
look
like,
at how people are ruining this beautiful planet, kind of thing.
yeah, that's rough.
And I was like, yeah, I'm bad.
This is I can't believe I cried over some flower petals too.
I know, dude. That game company, they're so good. I would take anything they make. That's why when Jose said there was a game that I hadn't heard about, I was freaking out just now.
Yeah. So what's
I will play everything by them.
they're called that game company? Where are they from? Are they American?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Americans don't do good work like this. Oh, this is on.
Oh yeah, they are headquartered in California.
Wow.
They've only been around since 2006 as well.
I mean, that's 14 years. You say only.
Well, I mean, to most game studios,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, Jinx.
You
She
okay?
just stinks so bad.
Stinky janky.
Stinky Jinky. Ugh. Um, it said something about them on this thing.
So Flower was
They are
primarily
a game
intended.
studio dedicated to creating timeless interactive entertainment that inspires human connection worldwide.
Oh,
That is their like mission.
all right. That's sweet. Um, so the game was Flower was intended as a spiritual successor to Flow. You control the wind blowing a flower petal through the air. That's cool.
So, okay. Alright, so Snow have okay, so I have Abzu and I've never started it, so I guess I'll try that one too.
What's Abzu? Is that the next game from this company?
So it's not from this company, but it's like a water thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but
The
it has the same
music.
art director and music composer. So sold.
The music in this game was so good. Like, so good. I have not been, like, emotionally stirred by music in this way by a video game.
I will have to download this on the PlayStation as soon as we're done. Go ahead and get it back.
Abzu.
Because I think I got it, I don't know, for really cheap or it was free with PlayStation one time. Because I've had it for a while.
Ooh, it's underwater.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh. Cool. I like the visuals.
See, I want to play that one. And then there's another one where you're like a ballerina girl or something. Um,
So we were also talking about how this game is visually similar to Gris in, I think, a lot of ways. Like the whole atmosphere of Gris and like even the character because she had those like pointy little feet and the big flowy dress.
yeah.
Gris.
Found. That's the other one.
Found. Oh, hold on. It wasn't Found. No, that's If Found.
No,
That was
no.
in the Game Awards this year.
Bound. BOU.
Bound. Okay.
Yeah, you're like a ballerina girl, and like you kind of move around. Like when you walk forward, you're like dancing forward. Kinda
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be really stylistic too.
Yeah. I love the visuals in video games like this. I just wish that all video games were so beautiful.
Like I'm kind of really into the smaller, just really pretty games.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
'Cause
like,
Gris was amazing.
I know. I was telling you, like, I don't play as many modern games as I used to.
Yeah,
I think I just need to start looking for, like, the smaller games like this that are
yeah,
more works of art and less video game.
yeah.
Not that video games are
mean-
bad. It's just, like, the ones that have come out recently don't charm me in a way that games of yore did.
Games are. I feel like they're coming to that point that I think every art form does, where the creativity's gone, so it falls into a formula.
Yeah. So
Like people like this, so we'll just do this, and it will still be good.
I was
You know?
telling Richard the other day, like I think video games are moving toward a way where they're trying to make what we can make that looks the most real. Like we want everything to look
Yeah.
extremely real with like high quality ray tracing and like you can see the pores on these people's skin. And that's not what I want. I want like a cool stylized video game character with unique abilities. I want good music. I want good visuals. I don't want just
You want the experience.
yeah, I don't want to be if I want
Yeah.
to look at something real, I'll go watch a movie or something, you know? Like
I'll look outside.
I'll look outside. I have windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's a place for realism in video games. Like, you know, Grand Theft Auto, LA Noire, those are fun games and you can have a fun time as a real looking person, but uh, for games that are trying to evoke emotions or trying to tell a story, I think that the more artistic way
The
is
style really brings it out.
yeah, it really like hones the message that you're trying to do. Because imagine this
Yeah.
game in a hyper realistic form where you're just like a dude and you're just running up a
Yeah.
mountain. Like that wouldn't have nearly the same impact.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess that's why. So making it look real is why The Last of Us, I think, to me, it fits because it's just like a grounded, people are dumb story. You
yeah,
know. So looking as good as it can really suits the style. You know.
yeah,
Because if it looked like Steven Universe chibi stuff, you wouldn't feel as like, oh yeah, you made a bad decision,
yeah.
Ellie.
So yeah, the
So
Game
just that.
Awards. There was a lot that went to The Last of Us. 7 awards this year.
So Snow, if you well, so you don't know because you just met us today,
Yeah,
but we did a whole thing about the Game Awards, and we took a bet on who would win different things, and we do usually who we want to win and who will win. We picked The Last of Us for almost nothing that we wanted it to win, but we knew that it would. I think I did want it to win and like won, but I really wanted Hades to win more stuff.
Taylor just pictured the Norman Reedus game with a giant scarf.
Okay, so Death Stranding gets a lot of crossover promotions with other games. That should be one.
Yeah,
He's just like got his little baby thing and just giant scarf blowing in the wind.
God.
Perfect.
Yeah, I have not played Hades,
Yeah.
Lev. Fight your way from the hot people in hell. That's basically what I've heard about this game. The baby has a scarf
So,
too. Oh my god, chat's distracting me.
oh god. So, I actually have Hades now,
Yeah,
and I did start it. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Taylor looked up from what she was doing and goes, "What are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I started up Hades." She's like, "I'm digging that music."
I haven't heard the music of it. I love the art so far of what I've seen. I haven't played it. I've just been like looking at pictures online.
Yeah, I have played it for about 5 minutes.
Oh really? That's it?
Yeah, I didn't get to play it long, so I just kind of wanted to try it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is fun." But I really want to like get it because I was playing it at like 1 in the morning.
So Supergiant Games, have they made other games, or is Hades their premiere?
No, they've made other games.
Oh, they made Bastion. Okay, I played that.
Yeah.
That was in like the first
Um.
Humble Bundle way back when.
So hang on, let me look at their games. If they made the other ones, okay, yeah. So Bastion, I liked Bastion.
I didn't.
Well, I mean, I thought it was good, right?
It was okay. I found it frustrating.
Okay. Lev, have you beaten Transistor yet? Because I beat it in one sit through, and I was playing it in headphones because Taylor was doing something at the time, and she tapped me on the shoulder, and I like turned to look at her, and I was like crying, and she goes, "Oh, are you like at the end?" And I was like, "Give me like 5 more minutes," and she goes, "Okay." That game messed me up. I loved
no.
Transistor. I loved that game.
Looking at the art style from this one, it just also is striking. I love that big sword.
And then Pyre. Yeah, I never played Pyre. Yeah, dude, Snow. You're the best,
You're
Snow.
gonna be our new best friend. Welcome,
Oh yeah.
welcome to us.
Um, Yeah, Transistor is hands down my favorite one out of those. Bastion was good, but it was like okay. Now Pyre, like I said, I've seen that cover, but I've never
Ooh.
played it. It's on the
Whoa.
PlayStation, so I'm gonna get it. I'm definitely gonna buy that like today.
Is the whole game done in this style?
Which one?
Like,
Pyre? Oh,
yeah.
yeah, probably.
That's
Oh,
really.
so it looks like really just a precursor to
It
Hades.
looks a lot like Hades. I was just gonna say. Let us be joined.
Taylor's like, welcome to that YMBToAP life.
Yeah.
Pyre is just basketball.
What?
I do remember that game. You're right. It's a sports game, but like there's like this story to it
Okay.
as you go through it, and it got great reviews. It says, look at the above message. Pyre is, what if you had to play basketball to leave jail, but it's secretly leaving to go to heaven? Jeez, I'm like way more about that now. Who goes? This looks interesting too.
I really like the art style this company plays with. See, this is what I'm talking about with artistic games.
I do remember listening to a review on that because you know that I listen to all the reviews from IGN and stuff.
Yeah.
And usually when there's a really good one, I try to remember what it was for later.
Yeah.
And I do remember that was a big one.
This is beautiful. I just like this game. The way it looks.
Well, so you've played Bastion,
Mhm.
right? But
Yeah.
you didn't like it.
I didn't complete it.
Um, I started it and stopped, and then went, I should really finish it because it's only like 4 hours long, and I was 3 hours in. I was like, I might as well just go back for an hour, you know?
Yeah.
That game, what I really liked the narrator over the game because he would just like comment on what you
Yeah.
were doing while you were doing it, and I thought that was hilarious.
Did you ever play the Stanley Parable?
No.
You've got to play it.
I
You
know.
have to. It's so up your alley. Like, especially right now, I think where you are currently in your life as a person, it's going to speak to you. Thank you so much, Snow Prism, for everything that you did, for coming to the stream, for being so amazing. This is
Yes, thank you so
literally
much.
the best way that I could have played this game. And thank
We
you for making me sob
hope to
in
hear from
public.
you here.
Yes, please subscribe if you're so inclined. We hope to hear
I
from
think he
you.
already did subscribe to the Twitch, so
Awesome.
yeah, we will see you guys around.
Bye.
Oh look, and he's got like little journey
Oh,
people
that's
and a heart.
cute. That's a
You're
cute
the
little
best.
emoji.
Stanley Parable. Okay, so it's only on Windows. I'm sure I have it in a way that I can play it, so. But there's a further expanded edition that's going to come out in 2021, so I
Oh,
guess
really?
I should wait.
Yeah, maybe I'll play it again then.
It says it will be available on consoles, so I guess I can get it on PlayStation 5 next year.
Okay, so that emoji that Snow just used is from a person called Stoic Mom's channel. She's one of the veterans who's been playing Journey since 2012.
Okay.
Every
And she
day?
streams it every day.
Oh my god, what?
She has a heart of. She has the most like beat up heart. Going on so many journeys.
God.
Changing so many lives.
That's nuts.
She's just everybody's Sherpa.
Yeah. Everybody needs a Sherpa.
I'm gonna have to, you know, I'm gonna look that one up and probably just like go ahead and get a quick subscription in and try to watch some of those. I'm gonna write that down real quick.
Stoic Mom.
She's the glue that binds the Journey community together.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep that going. STOICMOM. Okay. To be going back there.
my
Man, she's
gosh.
gonna just be like, "What is this like 10 followers I got today?"
Right. Oh my god.
And yeah, her thing says celebrating friends around the world.
That's so cute.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch her stream sometime.
Yeah.
I did feel like I missed a lot of exploration in Journey because there's like the linear kind of path that they want you to take, but what else is out there? The world is
Yeah.
huge. Like they can't just have sand for miles, right? Like they must fill it with something. And there's got to be a wall at the end of the world, I would think.
I mean, maybe.
Unless it's like Pleasantville where you just it's a loop and you keep coming back to the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be curious to play this game again just to kind of single player it and look around, you know?
Yeah. I went
Man.
to Stoic Mob's page and lost the Twitch feed. Now I lost all the chat in there.
Oh.
But yeah, Super Giant Games is where it's at. They do good stuff.
Yeah. Color me impressed.
So basically, you showed me a game that I can dig deep into, Doki Doki,
Yeah.
and now I've turned you into Journey, and you can just see all that crazy stuff.
Yeah.
There's apparently just so much. Huh. I love this. But I really want to get Pyre. I need you to play Transistor.
The basketball one?
No, that one's Pyre.
Oh, okay.
Transistor is like that's the girl with the big sword.
Okay, yeah. I'm into that. I want a sword.
Loved Transistor.
Oh, it's so small.
Like, look at it. Yeah, the music in that one was
She
was
has
crazy.
a motorcycle.
That game was great. All right, Snow. Sorry that we keep dragging you back in with the Journey talk.
Yes. Thank you so much again. You
Yeah.
are an amazing person.
Bye.
Bye.
Um. Yeah, I just kind of so I beat Bastion, and then I had Transistor, so I was like, well, Bastion was okay. I'm gonna play this and love this infinitely more.
Yeah.
But I beat it in one sitting. I
Ooh.
mean, it's short enough.
You
It
know
might
what?
have
I
been
need to
5 or 6 hours.
I need to take a quick bathroom break. Can we put up the BRB sign and go get some water, etc.?
Yeah.
Okay. Chat, hang tight. We'll be right back. onto the chat feed. We're back. Da, da, da. Oh, indeed.
So, man, I hate you.
Why?
Because without trying, you still made an online friend.
That's so
You-
true.
You are just like an online friend, like,
A magnet.
yeah.
I'm an attractor.
You just like bring them out.
I
all the
gather them.
time.
I don't know, something about me, man.
That's insane to me.
Along the lines of beautiful games with big worlds and wild stories, I still really want you to play Disco Elysium.
Yeah. It is coming out to consoles next year, apparently.
And they're actually releasing an update, a free big update with
Okay.
like lots of new stuff is what I hear. So
So I guess I'll wait till the big one comes out.
let me see when that's going to come out actually, because this is one of those games where like I want to play it like over and over and over just to find out all the different stuff that's happening with it, because there's like the main story that you can do, but there's so many different side quests that you can handle in like a bunch of different ways. Like there's
Yeah.
no set path to beat this game. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so I want to find out about the
An
updates.
expanded one called the
Hardcore
final
mode.
cut
Yeah, the final cut.
come out March 2021
There we go. Oh,
for PS4, PS5, and a free update to existing copies on PC.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, cool. Yeah,
So PlayStation 5 gets it in March, and then Xbox and Switch get it later in the year.
it's coming to Switch. Wow.
And it will also include full voice acting.
All right, cool.
So I guess less reading.
I don't recall there being. Yeah, actually, no, there was a lot of reading now that I'm thinking about it. So, wow, they're doing like entirely voice acted?
I guess so.
That's crazy.
So it says Final Cut will include full voice acting,
Okay.
as well as additional quests.
Yes. Even more
So,
things to
cool.
do. That game is rife with stuff. It's like completely full of. There's a lot that you could do in that game.
Yeah. I was like transcended to a whole nother place because of your journey.
I was too.
I was like really good with it, and then I was just when we read who your partner was, and then he said hi in the YMBToAP, it killed me.
Like my soul left my body. I felt it was totally unexpected in every sense of the word. Like I did not
Yeah.
imagine. We're still here. Yeah, that was better than I could have expected in any way.
I mean, if you guys remember, we were gonna do this at 7
yeah.
tonight, and so just events led us to that moment, you know?
Yeah.
Because if we'd have played it at 7, who's to say you would have met Snow? you
Right.
know?
Could have been entirely different.
Yeah, and somebody that didn't care as much. That was just like, okay, well, we had fun.
I could have
But
lost
now,
my
like,
buddy.
Yeah, you have like a whole, not even just a journey buddy. You have just a buddy.
Yeah. Fate for sure.
Yeah, that was insane. What a ride.
Should we wind the stream down? I don't know what else to talk about. Just like I'm just basking in the experience.
I think we did all we could with it.
Yeah.
You got to have the journey, and then you actually got to just like talk to the person after the fact.
Jose did sense
find
that
out
he
so
was
much
here.
more.
He was searching Twitch. I wish I had seen like
I know.
when somebody joined the chat, you know, like to see
Yeah.
a new user that I didn't recognize, be like, who is this? But
Well, see, it says there's so many users in the chat right now, but it says there's only 6 people viewing, so it's like, how many of these people are those 6? You know?
yeah, who knows?
because now it just dropped to 5, but there's still so many names in here. So I don't understand how this works,
I don't know.
you know? But that got recorded for all time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have the moment that you met your journey soulmate.
I was just excited to get the hearts in the sand at the end, and I got
Which
so much more.
when he left, I was gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you about the hearts. I love that."
I'm sure he saw us weeping openly at the
Probably.
hearts.
He's probably like, "Haha, I'm such a good friend."
I keep saying he. I hope I'm not misgendering Snow Prism.
Yeah, that's why I keep just trying to say Snow did this.
Yeah. Man. But yeah, I suppose we can wind this stream down, call it an end.
I mean, we already tied it up to the good place. I mean, what else can we do?
Right. And non-patrons got to see me cry for free.
I know.
Man.
Uh, so thank you guys for all being here. I mean, this is one of our just normal monthly game. Well, actually, this was just in regards to a bet that we did. But,
Yeah.
We plan on doing at least 1 or 2 streams a month, going over different things. So.
Yeah. We are always here, always doing new stuff for you.
But if you watch this and you were like, man, I really wish I could talk to him some more about that, you could join our Patreon if you were so inclined to keep
Yes.
the conversation going.
Absolutely.
We have a couple tiers. You can go find us at YMBToAP on Patreon, see if there's anything in there that you would like to see. Check out the Discord for yourself if you do like it. Jose, thanks for being here. You were here for so long,
Tip to tail.
hanging out, and it was a this was one of the most fun ones.
Yeah, this has been my favorite stream so far.
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
and packed into such a tiny little bite-sized thing because it's only 3 hours.
Yeah, a lot of
I mean,
emotion.
really, we talked a lot after.
Yeah.
So, he's like, yeah, we just need to do a series of all these types of games. We should just make a list of these, and we're always playing some hard-hitting, artsy game.
Yeah, I'm into that, honestly, because these games is where, like, my video game soul is lit aflame, so.
I mean, there's one that I still want to play. It's not very artsy. I mean, so, like, do we want to go more artsy or, like,
Either way.
impactful?
I like impactful ones.
Because I still want to play this one in my Steam wishlist. It's called Change. And it's you're a homeless person constantly trying to just get change.
Oh.
To then change yourself.
Okay.
You know? And there's, like, people, like, saying mean things to you and all this stuff, and you decide every day how you're going to try to make money, and you can, like, buy a nice shirt and then try to get a job, but the guy's like, yeah, you look nice, but you smell awful. You need to leave.
Okay.
So you need to plan on, like, everything to try to figure out how to get out of your situation, you know?
Yeah.
It just looked like I would cry the entire game.
Yeah.
And you have a dog.
Oh, in the game?
Yeah, so you're homeless with a dog, and I was like, I'll play that.
I'm just gonna spend the whole game feeding the dog. Fuck my needs. It's all about that pooch.
It's like, as long as you live, I'm fine. So, yeah, this might be something we need to make a bigger thing out of.
Yeah, I love that.
But, thank you all for joining.
Yes.
If you want to come to our actual show, we are You Must Be Thinking of Another Podcast. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, anywhere that you get your entertainment. Come follow us there. We've been going for almost 2 years strong now.
Almost.
Lots of stuff. So lots of backlog. If you like going through backlogs of stuff.
We got it, baby. I think 94 episodes. So
yeah.
You know that we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook. This stream is going up on YouTube right after we get off of Twitch. Of course, we talked about our Patreon. We would so much love you to support us there if you are willing and able. And don't forget to email us if you have a game that is impactful that you would love to see us play through on a stream. We like the bite-sized games because, you know,
we can do it all at once purposes.
For you guys. Yeah. So if you have a game that's, you know, like 6 hours or less, let's say.
I mean, if we ever got to the point that we were a little bigger, we could do those like episode installment kind, have a
Yeah.
bigger, longer game that we could do, but
We did
we got to
PT in
work our way
installments
there
accidentally.
accidentally.
So
But
yeah.
yeah, let us know if there's any games like that, because I only know of a handful. There's one that I want to play that I don't know if you would want to play.
It's okay, Taylor. We forgive you.
Um, I still really want to play that Dragon Cancer.
Mm-mm.
Like, I might have to play that on a stream alone, I guess.
Yeah, I can't.
I have always known and I've always wanted to play it. I have to play it one day. I have to.
It sounds
Like it eats me away that I haven't played it.
it sounds like it would ruin my week, probably. So
Probably.
yeah.
So, yeah. Definitely got to hit that one up. I got that Change one. You know, every year the Game Awards has 5 games in the impact category. We could just pick apart previous years of that. So.
Absolutely. They're chock full of good stuff, so plenty
but
of
there's
material.
There's got to be some that weren't, high profile that you guys know of.
Yeah.
So, let us know.
All right. Well, this has been YMBToAP.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining, and tune in next time to get the answers to that burning question. Are Snow Prism and I best friends now?
A little bit.